bold of you to assume I only have one supply of booze hidden in this classroom. No, but I like the way you're thinking. Sorry, we have a slightly long intro today because I'm eating day-old tacos. I got 10 tacos for £5 last night, and I have made a terrible decision to eat more this morning. This is going to backfire on me. I may not be able to share the tacos with you, but I can share you a different part of Mexican cuisine. You ready? You ready? Do you want it? Do you want it? Do you want the food tax? Oh, Ari knows what's coming. Enjoy your tortilla chip. Here you go. It's not worth it. It's not worth a Pupal anymore. It's a small Pupal-sized potato tortilla chip. The Pupals are the dip. Okay, I finished eating. Let's do this. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Thought you traded us away for a single trip. For a single chip. So how are you also using us for the dip? I would never trade you guys for a single chip. Don't be silly. I trade you guys for the price of a chip. And then I invested that. And then I made enough money to buy you guys back. You see, it was all part of the Longhorn. It was all part of my plan. When you think on the level that I do, you know that just, you know, trading friends is just something that you do. Chucks a chancla at Sensei? How dare you? I have my own chancla somewhere. Someday I'll remember how to put that onto a button. Anyway, let's choose our music for the day. Let's see. How about some... Definitely want some Steed theme. That'll be fun. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. This one? And then probably this one. And then this one. Definitely the comedy thing. Okay. We have our songs for the day. I clicked the loopable one for that one. That's okay. Try Princess, thank you so much for donating the flowers. And thank you for the chancla. I will sell that for money too. You wouldn't have to buy us back if you never sold us in the first place. It's the Pupal or the egg situation all over again. Did I sell you guys and then buy you? Or did I buy you and then sell you and then buy you back? Who knows? Maybe I bought you first. We haven't seen the Pupal origin story yet. Maybe I bought the Pupals from Feli for like the price of my body. That suggests I trade my body for money. I've made a terrible mistake. Kushami's going to use that. Sensei's in his Adonis mode today? Yeah, I'm in my Cudicius mode today. I figured it would be good for like a traveler. It's not pinned quite properly, so it kind of like slips off my waist a little bit. But yeah, I figured it'd be good for like exploring different swear words and different languages. We're going to have like an hour of just chatting and chilling first before we do that though, so yeah, buckle in. And if you didn't already see the schedule, oh, let me throw the schedule up, actually. Genius, Kuchan, you know how to do this. Yeah, we've got a new schedule for the week. I dropped it early for once. I dropped it last night so that everybody knew today we have 2 streams. Seamless? I know, I'm so good at this. I do my best. We've got a second stream after this one in 3 hours where we're going to be going through not just the Steam summer sale, because that was the original plan, but then I found out the Switch is also having like a summer sale on certain games as well. And I saw one game on there that I definitely want. So yeah, we're going to be looking at the summer sales of games. And we're going to be making a list of games to play. Professional streamer Ikuzo. Yeah, don't worry. I'll ruin it later. This will not go on for very long. So many sales. Yeah, I think the PlayStation Store is having a sale as well, but much as it was a meme, like PlayStation really does have no games. There are no games I would look at on the PlayStation 5 and be like, yeah, I want to buy that specifically on the console that has to be connected to the internet and connected to like a capture card to be able to stream on the PC. It's like anything that the PS5 has, probably Steam has anyway. Is it me or are you usually placed more to the right? I am actually. Am I in the wrong place or no? Okay. My thing is in the wrong place because I was doing the Verzo event. Thank you for reminding me. I'm supposed to be over here-ish. There we go. Thank you. Yeah, I was moved a bit different for the Verzo event, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, in about 3 hours, we're going to go check out the Steam summer sale. So for everyone who constantly drops in on streams and is like, Kuchan, you should play this game, come to this stream or forever hold your peace. We do not do this very often, but every couple of months we do like a list of games that Kuchan should play and we update our gaming list. So yeah, just... don't be coming to me like on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday and being like, oh, you should have added this to your list. It's not going to work. I will ban you. I will ban you. I bought 11 new games, but I continue to replay BG3. And that's fair. How many runs of it are you on yet? Because that's the question. You planning on doing more Road to Empress 2? I'm waiting to see when they like address the AI use issue. That's very sweet of you, though, BC thing. Dying to know where it goes next and you do the best playthrough of it. That's very sweet of you. For now, I'm not playing it because of the AI use thing. So I'll wait to see if they ever do, like, talk about the fact that they used AI. So 1 minute, I'm going to cough a little bit. My throat's a little bit groggy. Okay, that sounds a bit better. But yeah, until they address the AI thing, I'm just waiting. Because yeah, it turns out they used a bunch of AI. They used more of it longer as number 2 goes on. They apparently used it a bit in number 1, but only in the extra stuff, like some of the extra videos that you could unlock. So I don't remember seeing that in number 1, but they apparently used a bunch of it and more of it as number 2 gets further into its story. So yeah, I'm waiting to see if they address that. If they say like, oh, we're gonna like edit it out and put in like actual credits, actually pay some artists to do some stuff. If they just never address it, I'm probably just not coming back, because it's one thing if you actually admit to your AI use. We already had a discussion about this on like the membership stream, where there are certain games like Expedition 33 where they'll announce like, yeah, we used it at some point during the production process, we removed it like as soon as we could, it was just as a staple. And you don't really need to do that, because you can just use free to use or obvious assets as stand-ins and then remove them. But yeah, the fact that they didn't even declare it on the store page because they knew it would affect their sales is annoying. And I heard that there was like a specific reason that they had to do it, something to do with like one of the actors or actresses or something. But yeah, it's just annoying that they haven't actually addressed it publicly and everybody else is just like talking about it. So we'll see what happens. If they ever actually discuss it, we might be able to go back to it. If they go back and correct it, we might be able to go back to it. But for now, it's like, I don't want to support the whole idea of like trying to skirt around the fact that you've used AI and not even like declaring it on the Steam store page, which is something you're supposed to do so that people can make informed decisions of whether they want to support AI created art. So yeah, that will actually change it, as it's sadly much more normalized in China. It isn't just China, to be fair. Like it's normalized in a lot of different parts of the world. But that's the thing. It's the only way that you're actually going to be able to convince companies to stop using it is if it does hurt their bottom line. And in this point, it is unfortunate. It was the same thing when it came to, what was that game I really wanted to play? Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert didn't declare their AI use. They got caught of it like maybe a day or two after the game's release, and by that point I'd already put 6 hours into the game, so you can't even demand a refund at that point. Steam does not count it as a refundable reason if it's like, oh, there was AI and I didn't want to support AI. So unfortunately they get your money and they get to ride off into their sunset, and it sucks. But yeah, there are a lot of different parts of the world where AI is normalized to different levels, so it is what it is. And the most important thing is just that people who actually want it to stay out of their creations just do their best not to support it and to show that they're angry about it. Because otherwise it is going to become more and more normalized if it's like, oh, well, this company got away with it, let's do it, kind of thing. When I see ads made completely with AI, they just make me sad. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, sorry. Little bit of a sidetrack, but basically that's unfortunately why we're stopping Road to Empress 2 for now. We'll see if they ever actually like talk about it, if they explain anything, if they work on it. But for now, it is just like, didn't like being tricked into playing an AI generated game, essentially. Anyway, and it's a sad thing because so many of those sets are so beautiful. The acting is wonderful. The game, as far as we played it, was wonderful. So it's just a shame that they've done that and just disappointed. Disappointed. On Thursday, we're finishing Schrodinger's Call. This should be the absolute end of the game. I know a lot of people thought from the title of last week's stream that it was going to be the end of the game, but yeah, this one's going to be chapter 5. There were 4 chapters, but we've kind of unlocked all the diary entries. So now we're just going to find out Mary's actual story, which is what's most exciting for me. I just hope it actually like lands the ending, essentially. Basically, the ending is going to make or break this, where it's like, was the journey worth it? Because the journey was painful at times. I have to admit that. But they could, if they stick the landing, still make it be like, oh, that was such a lovely experience and it all came together. So we'll see. The end of Mary, I know. It's kind of a dark title, but I think it is just going to be Mary having to like let go of the pain of like what she had in life and some of the things she did to lie to people based on what the dialogue has been so far. So I'm excited. On Friday, to be decided. Basically, the stream after this one, the Steam Summer Sale, we're going to be like buying games and making our list of games that I want to play over like the next several months. Basically until at like mid-August, Grave Seasons comes out. So that's the next like big game that already has a date where I'm like, okay, we're playing that as soon as it comes out. There's Grave Seasons, which is a cute little, it's a farming simulator, but also horror game. So it's like Stardew Valley, except there's a serial killer around who may or may not also be like a supernatural being. So I want to play that one. It's like comfy, but also horror. And then there's just a fuck ton of games in September. There's more in like October and November. And Zelda Ocarina of Time remake is going to come out sometime between September and December and probably November. But we've got all kinds of things like Blood of the Dawnwalker, Castlevania, Belmont's Curse, Fire Emblem, Fortune's Weave, Silent Hill Townfall, and probably more horror games because they're going to release some more horror games for like October for Spoopy Month. They always do. So yeah, we've just... Basically, we're finding games up until September, because after that point, it's basically going to be keeping up with all the new releases, because there's tons of them. And I'm sorry, my throat is... I wonder if this was the tacos. They did have a lot of cheese. I need to cough one more time. Okay, much better. But yeah, Zelda I'm very excited for. That is literally going to be, like, when the Ocarina of Time remake comes out, we're doing nothing for, like, a week. So, yeah. But before that, Expedition 33, yes. But we'll be talking about that on the Steam Summer Sale. But basically, Friday's stream, we're going to decide what we're playing during this stream right here, the Steam Summer Sale. Because we've got one stream this week, and then next week we've basically got 2 streams that I have, like, unplanned. Everything else next week is pretty much locked up because we've got the Oshiete Cú-Sensei. We're going to be playing My Little Puppy. And we're going to be doing a Zatsudan before I go on break for 5 days to actually adopt my puppy and start to like chill with my puppy. So next week we have 2 additional streams. So we can either do like 3 short games, or we can do some creative content, or we can play like 1 game that's up to 3 streams long. So I've already got like a list of games that we're going to put on a list. But then we're also going to go through like the Steam Summer Sale. We're going to buy some more games. We're basically going to make a tiered list to see if there's anything that's perfect that slips into like 3 streams, or if we want to do like a short one that'll only be 1 stream, and maybe one that does 2 streams. We're just going to basically, yeah, build out the last couple of streams for this week and next week. No puppy tax, by the way. Not today yet, no. There'll probably be more puppy tax on Thursday, because they normally take pictures of them on Tuesday, because that's their birthday. But yeah, we'll be playing My Little Puppy. But Expedition 33 is definitely on the list. We'll probably be doing that once Duke/Duchess/Ark is like big enough that they are able to like be calm for like 3 to 4 hours in a row. But yeah, it'll be like a couple of weeks after all. Because I did realize it would be a bad idea to start a long gameplay thing immediately. More drink, Sensei? Don't mind if I do. Ah, beautiful. It's Tuesday, innit? No, it's Monday, unfortunately. But the puppy's birthday is on Tuesday. Oh, I actually can give you some puppy tax. 1 second. Because they sent me an email, which actually is really freaking cute. So this is probably going to be exactly what Duke specifically is going to look like when he's about a year old. Because what they've done is they said like the last litter that this exact same pairing of like mama and papa dog had, they've managed to get a picture, 2 pictures, one for like each of the... Do I want to show you guys both? Yeah, I can show you guys both. They've got pictures of 2 of the dogs that are just around 1 year old. So this is what Duke and probably Ark will look like at about 1 year old. Because they've got like a chocolate one that even has like the same cream spot on the chest, as well as like a cream one that has like brown markings rather than blonde markings. Let me grab, I need to put these into paint. Where's paint? No Duchess? Well, Duchess won't look too different from Duke, but not exactly Duchess. Because this one, like, This one that looks like Duke has the exact same cream on his chest as well. It's crazy how similar this is going to look. But basically Duchess as well, just Duchess doesn't have the cream marking on her chest. I'll name you 04. Perfect. Print screen. I will name you 05. So yeah, puppy tax after all. You guys right. Save as JPEG 05. And clear all of this craziness. Okay. Add image. So we'll do them in the reverse order because this one doesn't look like they're going to be quite as cute as Ark. I'm not going to lie. This one has the same kind of cream thing, but instead of like blonde markings on the face, they have brown markings on the face, and they don't go all over the ears. It's still a cute like little patty marking on the face. But yeah, they've got like the brown around the eyes, and they've got it around the scruff as well, so it looks like they have a little beard. Actually, I hadn't noticed that before. But yeah, this is the same pair of parents. So this is the dark brown male and the cream mother that together like have produced like this litter a year ago. So this is what Ark will probably look like in about a year, just with blonde around the eyes and ears instead. And I don't think he'll have blonde around the face, but yeah, this is a pretty cute puppy. Look at those curls. Yeah. There's apparently one family who adopted 2 of the puppies from the last litter of like the same mother and father, came back to visit the place where my dogs are being born. So there's this one who looks like Ark. And then there's this one that is gonna look like Duke. Look at his floppy ears. Oh, he's so cute. And it looks like he's been to the vet recently. He's got like a little shaved bit on his left front leg, actually. But yeah, this is probably what Duke, Duchess, Ark are all going to look like at like year 1, roughly. The little white patch. I know. It looks exactly like the puppy. Let me grab the puppy one more time, because yeah, I was surprised to see Duke's little cream patch. But yeah, you can see on Duke the puppy, he's got that little cream patch on his chest as well. So probably pretty similar to this is what he's going to look like in about a year. But I think these ones are also a bit smaller. These ones look like they probably got up to about 40 pounds. So yeah, these are probably like smaller bits of the runts of the litter. My heart, he looks so cute, even as the white chest patch. I know. The exact same spot is crazy. So it was basically like looking at these two and being like, oh my god, that's probably what they're going to look like. I also like that he has that little light spot on the front of his face as well. I don't know if that's just a natural thing or if that's like he always had that spot as a puppy. But that's really cute as well, the little light bit around the dark nose. Why the baby look kind of grumpy though? I don't know. He looks like a grumpy little old man. You are right. We were talking about that last time. Duke, which is this one, the male one, looks like a little old man already. And then his sister, Duchess, still looks like a puppy. She still looks like cute and adorable and baby. So yeah, Duke already has like the smaller eyes and the bit more of a mustache growing out. He already looks like a grumpy old man. What's the breed, rather? Australian Labradoodles. So they're not just Labrador and Poodle. They're a mix of, like, I think it's 4 different breeds. I know one of them's Irish Pointer. And there's some other type of breed that they put in there. But they're trying to make it, like, a recognized breed because they want to be able to take them to, like, actual shows and stuff. But yeah, it's a couple different breeds where they've bred them together and then just kept them, like, started breeding them with each other. But yeah, they're like a combination of multiple things. He already looked like he's going through shit, even as a pupper. He has to fight to survive, man. He's the biggest of the pack. That means, you know, all eyes are on him. He has to fight for his food. And the eyes, he does have the very human eyes, but the color is so beautiful, they aren't scary. I think they might still be scary, especially if he gives you, like, the side-eye. Side-eye look with the human-eyed dogs is always kind of terrifying. Nice outfit. Thank you, Pixie. Also, happy belated birthday. I hope you had a wonderful day the other day. I know you got Vol tipsy too, so I hope you're taking care of yourself. But yeah, thank you for being here. Yeah, I thought I'd wear this today. Today we're going to be like learning swear words from other languages. Thank you, I did. Yeah, the karaoke looked fun. He looks like he's been going to the vet, so that's maybe why he's angry. Oh, that's the older one though. I mean, the babies are definitely, they've just had like their second set of shots. They've already had 2 sets of shots at 6 weeks old, so yeah, they're probably a little grumpy about that, but yeah, the older one doesn't look too grumpy. To me, let me check again. Does he look grumpy? I don't think he really looks grumpy. He just looks like he's a well-trained, obedient dog that's been told to stay. And so he's just looking at the human like, I'm staying. Am I going to get fed? Am I ready to be let go? Can I move? What am I doing? Like, that is just a well-trained dog who is well-focused on the camera. They've either been trained to look at the camera or they are just intently looking at the human and being like, I want to go play. Let me go back. Let me go back. There's so many puppies over there. Let me play. So funny, though. The hard side-eye that makes you feel hella judged. Yeah, with the human eyes that Labradoodles have sometimes, it gets so intense. It's got to do the homework, but swear words are so vulgar in my language, I use English instead. I got taught some crazy swear words yesterday on the one-on-one, so you don't have to worry about it. Some of them, for some reason, and somebody actually did point this out, a lot of like the East Asian swear words tend to rely on like saying horrific things about your mother specifically, which is very like early 2000s in the West as well, where everything was a yo mama joke. But yeah, no, like horrifically vulgar things about your mother. So there's got to be some vulgar ones. You could feel free, like, as long as it's not a gamer word, as long as it's not like against a certain group of people kind of thing, like that. Yeah, you could be vulgar. That's fine. No need for a DNA test. The look is genetic. The funny thing is, like, the parents, one of them is cream and one of them is brown. So it's wild that they always seem to get the same markings, like around the eyes and on the chest. It's pretty cool. By the way, where is the homework to be shown? I haven't done it, but there are a couple I would like to show. The previous Oshiete or Cú-Sensei. Whenever we have homework, it's always just like leave the homework in the comments, unless it's like specifically a photo thing. Then we either use a Twitter hashtag or we use our community tab. But yeah, in this case, it's just the comments of the last Oshiete or Cú-Sensei video. Couldn't bring myself to do the homework, and that's completely fine. That's completely fine. South Asian also involves the sisters. Oh, man. Why we just got to hit the female members of the family? It always relates to family and body parts. Yeah, exactly. Your mother, your father, your teacher, your dog, you name it. Nobody better ever make fun of... Well, I will make fun of my dog, so you don't have to worry about it. Make fun of my dog in a real way, and I'm going to be angry. Make fun of my dog and just saying, like, man, he looks like such a grumpy old man. I'm going to be like, yeah, he does. Really sorry in advance for the words you will read on my homework. Don't worry about it. It's going to be good. It's always so interesting because in Polish, there is so many different ways to say effing or F. Other languages are so interesting. Yeah, that's going to be part of the fun of this. It's like, what counts as a swear word in your language? How do you insult another person? Do you go after their family? Do you go after like their career choice? Do you do something intelligent and witty? Or do you just say, hey, you poopy head? He looks like he's tired of those darn kids messing up his lawn, but is too nice to yell at them. Yeah. I think no matter what, Labradoodles either look like teddy bears or grumpy old men. There is no in between. So Duchess is probably going to be like a cute little teddy bear. Duke is probably going to be a grumpy old man. It's still a bit early to say for Ark. Ark still has slightly big eyes. He may look like a teddy bear, or he may turn into grumpy old man. We don't know yet. It's also the fact that Duchess may turn like into grumpy old lady over time. The eyes may get smaller. Make fun of my cats all the time. Shepherd is stupid. He's so stupid. He's too stupid to exist. Yeah. I feel like that's just natural for cats. If it's your pet, you can basically say whatever you want. If you insult somebody else's pet, that's when like fights start. But yeah, there's like the well-known meme of like cat owners always talk about their cats as if they're like war criminals and still love them. And meanwhile, dog owners talk about their dogs as if they're the cutest being to ever exist, even when they're being little shits and like ripping up things and leaving them on the floor and just doing horrific things. Swearing in Tagalog sucks. We can't get away with it in other Asian languages. In Spanish, sharing certain words sucks. Oh, that must get confusing as well, the loan words. So it's a particularly non-applicable homework for me as a native English speaker who does not swear. You could have just added unique English ones. There aren't really a ton of them in Irish either. I mean, the one that we'll get to that in a minute. We're just doing chatting for the first hour. But yeah, there's only like one that I feel like most people know from Irish anyway. Oh, God. I want to learn how other countries swear without the F word. Oh, even just the British can show you so many unique ways to swear in English. There are so many, like, Americans that come to England learn so many swear words and are like, what the? This is how you guys say things. Especially when you run into, like, football fans. I was thinking to do the homework, but the swear words in my vocabulary are too much. Nah, just sounds like you're weak. Just sounds like you're weak. You could do it. You could do it. Yeah, nah. Welcome to the Slavic side of the EU. Insults are very mother-based. Homophobia, basically, and racism. They're so ingrained in the language that I sadly know people won't stop using them. That sucks behind zero. At least we slowly, like, root out the racist-based ones over time in certain languages. Rather than make fun of him, there's one I love to rage bait. That works as well. Rage baiting the angry one of my cats is really fun. Especially, like, when you get her to, like, come over and let you pet her once, and then she realizes she's been a cute cat for a second and gets angry about it and, like, storms off. That's always the best moment. Or, like, you'll be petting her, and she'll be, like, super cute, and then I'll see Fat Cat appear, and I'll be like, wait, you aren't Fat Cat? And she'll just look at me and run off as if, like, she was pretending to be the other one for a moment. It's cute. It's cute. I think, honestly, it's just because she doesn't want to look weak in front of her sister, but it's a fun moment of like, oh, you tricked me. You're a psycho bitch? Oh my god. Do you know any cuss words in Dutch or I don't even know that second language. But no, that's why we're doing the stream today. Oh, the British football chants I've heard from the current World Cup are amazing. British people have dry humor, but they're also just really good at swear words in general. She sounds like a teen daughter, basically. Is it a good place to ask what are gamer words? Basically just shorthand for, like, racism and homophobia. Yeah, gamer words is... They're called gamer words because back when you would, like... Especially in the Xbox days when everybody was playing, like, Call of Duty, Gears of War, stuff like that on, like, the gamer, like, Xbox mics. Yeah, you had, like, horrific slurs coming from, like, 12 to 14-year-olds who barely understood the words and were just raging and saying the worst shit that they could come to mind. Always with those terrible, like, microphones as well, so it was coming through this kind of mic as well. Just edgelords? No, not even edgelords. Edgelords at least have something interesting to say sometimes. These were just stupid fucking kids who... Ugh. My insults sound like an Adult Swim cartoon. I appreciate the flowery creativity of human language, but this is one I'm going to give y'all mercy. I'll be interested if you do hit me with some flowery one. Hit me with some Shakespearean insults. Hit me with the I bite my thumb at you, cur. You watching the World Cup, Sensei? No. No. My family was very into football when we were kids. I am kind of footballed out. I hated football and yet got dragged to play football like twice a week, every week while I was a child until I was like finally like 12 or 13 and could finally put down my foot and be like, no, I'm playing video games in my room. Leave me alone. Because I tried to Google it, but it said gamer slang. Ah, nah, there you go. Yeah. Dumbasses trying to be smartasses. Dumbasses trying to make other people rage because they were angry little kids that were that serious about a video game. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberry. Honestly, that one from Monty Python is pretty good. But if you've ever played the game Chivalry, which is like a medieval fighting simulator, that has some of the funniest ones. Your mother was a hobby horse. They all have such good voice acting as well. God, I wish I could remember some of the silly ones that they say. I bite my thumb at you, Ku would also be a good title for the stream. No, don't bite your thumb at me. That's insulting. How could you? Fair game. Besides, knockouts are continuing this week and it's bound to get stressful. Go England and USA. It's crazy that USA is putting up a fight. considering they don't give a fuck about football in that country, it's seen as like a very uncared about sport. Like there's so much about like baseball and American football that yeah, they don't even say football properly. They say fucking soccer. So yeah, that'll tell you something about it. Sensei, please send encouraging words for my thesis. Now, please read my rules. I hope it goes well. Good luck with everything, but yeah, please do read my channel rules. If you just said I'm working on a thesis, it's like I'm stressed right now. Probably would have worked. If you specifically say please do X, Y, or Z, can't do it. Can't do it. Sets a bad precedent, but I hope everything goes well in the future. Thank you for donating the flowers. Recently found out that soccer actually came from British slang or something, though. That's even worse. So it was just a slang thing that got picked up. They used to call it bladder ball because it was played with like a pig's bladder. Oh, God. Don't give a fuck about it yet. People are still surprised. Yeah. And to be fair, they are taking part. I mean, it is in America. But yeah, no, I haven't been following it at all. I've just been hearing occasional people talk about it, basically. Sorry for accidentally breaking the rules. No, it's okay. I hope everything's going well. I hope it does get better from here on, and you've got this. Just take it one day at a time and try to do a little bit of work while you can. Don't overstress yourself on it, because that's what actually breaks you down, is being too stressed about it and being like, I can't do this. Just sit down in front of it and don't let yourself get distracted by your phone. The phone is the biggest thing that you need to put away and just make yourself bored if you're not doing it. And then if you need to get away from it and relax, do step away, go have a meal, go touch grass, go have a shower, do something that relaxes you. Get in like a bath and de-stress without just immediately riding to things that will give you a chemical crash of like going through social media or watching shorts or watching a movie. Those kind of things will convince your body to be like, oh, this is a good thing to do. Escaping from stress makes things so much easier. No, you need to just like actually relax and calm down. It's like TMI Sensei. That name just sounds so weird. Bladder ball? Yeah, it does. That's probably why they changed it. Would Sensei be willing to encourage my research paper? Never, Kushami. You specifically asked. Doesn't matter if it's a super chat. You know what that means. You know the rules well enough. And I know what your thesis is about. How dare. Only part of the World Cup I care about is dealing with the traffic. Oh, that must be. I'm glad I'm out of America. Good luck. And the football hooligans. Football hooligans go wild. That's one thing. No, that was a baseball thing anyway. I saw that video of the woman just walk along and like pick up the bin, empty the bin onto the ground, and then just walk away with the bin. That shit's some of the funniest shit I've ever seen, man. And then the I guess it was baseball. The baseball team ended up like raffling off a bunch of the bins just to be like, hey, you don't have to steal them. The team branded bin, yeah. I think she got fired for that, didn't she? Because it is such a disrespectful thing to do, but yeah, no. Sports fans do not give a fuck. It's like a well-known thing. Which city is it? I think it's... Fuck. I feel like it was one of the ones... No, I can't remember which specific city it is in America, but there's some city where it's like, it doesn't matter whether they're baseball team or basketball team. It's basketball, baseball, or football, one of those three. Whenever their team wins or loses, there are gonna be riots in the streets just because the fans of that team are so ridiculous and just get pissed drunk and then are either celebrating Boston, thank you. Yeah, and Philadelphia. True, true. Should it be something like, Sensei, I feel so stressed by my thesis? Ooh, woo, woo, woo. No, no. It should just be like a natural, like, oh, I'm doing my thesis right now and I'm kind of stressed. You don't have to do woo, woo, woo. You could just say, having a bit of a hard time with my thesis right now. Trying to find some ways to relax. And that's fine. And the team actually made a trash can for it, but it's not the same material. There you go. Sometimes you just gotta steal. They say fangirls are crazy. Fangirls are crazy too, man. Why does football have this kind of influence? I mean, not basketball, not baseball. No, baseball people can get kind of crazy too. But I think it's more the Europeans when it comes to football are intense. Like, football is the #1 sport in the UK, so people go nuts about that. The fact that, like, you know where the teams are, so you also know who you hate. And certain teams have rivals. And then there's actually, like, football gangs, where it is, like, gangs of people that go to, like, different areas to fight with the fans there. Like, genuinely, they have, like, enemies, where it's not just, like, they're our rivals, because they're, like, close by, and they're about the same, like, power level as us. And yes, I'm going to call it power level, because I don't like sports, I like shonen. But yeah, it's that kind of thing, except in England, it's gone on for so long that you do genuinely have, like, not just chants, but straight up, like, gangs that fight each other and, like, know each other and, like, have bloodline relation kind of shit, where it's like, yeah, me and you's granddaddy fought, and now I'm gonna fight you. No, it's the Eagles. Go Birds, Philadelphia. Rawr! Go Birds, fly, Eagles, fly on the wings of victory. See, that's too much, man. Americans are too cute as well. All of their mascots are animals, so it's just kind of like adorable on some level. The football fans, there's like some animal ones, but most of them are like the Devils, the Hotspurs, the fucking Gunners. It's just like giant cannons and weapons of war and shit. So yeah, it's a bit different going from like the Eagles, the Panthers, the Ravens, and then be like, no, we're a fucking cannon. Our name is Arsenal, and we are the giant cannon gunner. Tribeford says, thank you for donating the flowers. I've laughed about the Scottish fans drinking out. Also, the colors of these super chats have changed. These are so bright now. I wonder when they did that. I laughed about the Scottish fans drinking out Boston's alcohol supply. Okay, that's actually fucking hilarious. They ran out of alcohol in Boston. Boston already drinks a fuck ton. So that's wild. Boston is like the Irish American capital of America as well. They're well known for just being like heavy drinking, like whiskey drinkers and shit. Oh my god. Alcohol supply and Canadian fans yesterday doing the wave and dropped her phone from upper level. Oh, was she at least recording a video? So when she got it back, she got to like at least have a fun little moment of watching it fall down the crowds. Because that would be cool. Similar in Argentina too. I was amazed to learn Coca-Cola couldn't use their red logo in a stadium because it would relate to a team's colors. Oh yeah. No, fights happen, man. Fights happen. All diehard sports fans are scary. There was a guy who a couple of years ago that ended up in jail for manslaughter because the opposing team gang threw a boulder? Jesus Christ. So that was in Costa Rica, Chris? Jesus. They take that even more seriously there. I mean, South America is another one where football is the main sport, but Jesus, imagine just bringing in a boulder and being like, someone's dying today. Please don't yeet me, Sensei. Ooh, I love the Pupals. I don't want to yeet you because I feel like you'll win if I do that. I feel if I yeet you, that's what you want, Claudine. So you survive for this one, but maybe we should make a rule against uwu speak. She just was holding it in her hands during the time she did the wave and it just slipped out of her hand. Oh, so she wasn't even recording. That sucks. So she just, hopefully they passed her phone back up to her. That is one interesting thing about like sports fans. They hate opposite teams, but they do genuinely like support each other pretty well. It's like gym bros. Gym bros always get this like bad habit of like, everybody thinks like, oh, they're terrible people, misogynistic, like pricks who only care about like looks and muscles. But actually, if you go to a gym, most of the dudes there are like really chill. It's just like a specific breed of gym bro that are pieces of shit. And most of the time, if you actually go to a gym, everyone there's super supportive and just like happy to see you working on yourself. Is that the reason? I didn't know. Suddenly the Coca-Cola mural in my block was all red after a single day. Oh, they like painted over it. Yeah. Sensei said uwu so many times. I don't mind saying uwu. You should check the football club based with weird mascots shown in Graham Norton show. See, I read that in my head before I clicked it, and I thought you were saying somebody had, like a football team had Graham Norton as their mascot. Which is something we should do. That's what I want to see in the future. I want to see you just take like a random celebrity and just be like, yeah, we're the Middleton Graham Nortons, and it's their mascot is just like a chibi version of Graham Norton. Who would be like a good mascot? I feel like the Keanu Reeveses. We're the Boston Keanu Reeveses. They just come out John Wicks. Like, they have different costumes for his different characters. Sometimes they're Bill and Ted. Sometimes they're John Wick. Sometimes they're Neo. That'd be amazing, man. Hate opposing fans, but root for the home team. Sports fan logic sometimes makes 0 sense. Dude, it can get genuinely scary when you buy a seat in the wrong place. Because that's one thing that, like, some people do not realize when they go to a game. They'll tell you, like, which half of the stands is for which team. And then there are some dumbasses who don't pay attention to it and show up wearing the opposite team's jersey, just surrounded by everybody else. And anytime their team does anything good, people are throwing shit at them. Anytime their team does something good, people are booing them. It's just a lose-lose. I'd cheer for the team with Johnny Silverhand. Oh, hell yeah. Cyberpunk Edgerunners 2 is looking real good. The characters they've been releasing for that all look amazing. You got the sexy old man. You got, like, the hacker girl who looks kind of scary and has, like, the giant hair vents. Very, like, Ghost in the Shell. You got the little boy who everybody thinks is got to be, like, cute and adorable with his filming stuff. I don't think so. I think that kid's filming brain dance videos, man. I think he's going to be a little freak. Like, I saw what they did with Rebecca in season 1. I'm thinking this kid is going to look absolutely adorable and has everyone fooled. And then you're going to get into the anime and he's going to be like, yeah, no, I'm recording videos because I want to show people the world. And what he's specifically recording is, like, the people that get cyber psychosis and the people that go on massacres and shit. And it's going to be like, he's just going to be sitting there with his camera, like, smiling as blood flows everywhere. Rebecca was great. Yeah, she was. She was wild, man. Like, that game was really good. That anime was really good, too. It made it even more emotional when you'd already played the game and then you started, like, you heard, like, I really want to stay in your house. Every time you heard that after watching the anime, you just can't help but tear up a little bit. Saw someone mention that on Twitter, that he might record people dying. That's my thought, because I've mainly seen people saying, like, oh, he's so cute, and it's going to be all about him, like, going against AI, and it's like, aw. And I'm like, no, this kid's a little freak. I can see it coming. He's got to be a sadistic little Shota who's running around, like, recording people being murdered, like, in the middle of the murder happening. He's going to be telling the murderer, like, oh, could you try to make more blood? Could you squeeze it a little harder? Maybe try to make the head pop rather than just the eyes gouge out. That kind of shit. That's what I'm expecting from him. Cannot listen to that song without getting emotional. Yeah. And they know the effect it has us. The fact that they played it in Withering Waves is wow. They know what they're doing. Kuchan staring at the child. I know what you are. Exactly. Exactly. I've seen enough anime. I know how these games are played. Yandere Shota. No, that's the best thing. He's not even going to be Yandere. There's going to be no love involved whatsoever. It's just going to be the love of gore itself. Sadistic Shota. He's recording the gore videos kids get traumatized by on the internet. Yeah, no, because that is an actual, like, major part of Cyberpunk. They call them brainjacker videos. You can, like, the brain dance videos that you put in your head are, like, hardcore porn. But then there's the brainjacker videos, which specifically, like, record people going through cyber psychosis and going on, like, mass murders and shit. There are people who make it their job specifically to record themselves doing horrific things. I think that's what that kid is up to. You just described Jiren IRL Sensei? Not really, because she just kind of, like, she was just kind of cutesy while other horrific things were going on. She just didn't really care much. She wasn't actually sadistic until, like, the person she decided she liked was sadistic. How did we end up in a gore filmmaker, Shota? Thing is, he might be cute, but I really think that's the direction they're going to go. I think he's making the brainjacker videos. I have motion sickness, so I can't even watch game Cyberpunk. Aw, that sucks. It's a really good game. You can play it in so many different ways, too. Like, I remember when I played that game, it was, like, very simple, like, chucking grenades and gunfights. And then I've seen the people who do, like, hacking builds and the people that can do, like, triple jumps and use, like, the mantis blades and shit. And they were playing completely different games from me. Speaking of Cyberpunk, I do not understand why they basically have to extend their reach through games still. 2070 is how old now? I mean, get collabs for Edgerunners, but certain franchises wear out. I think it's just kind of like Neo. Not Neo? Yeah, Nier Automata. There are some characters nowadays who have just become mascots. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with Lucy being a mascot and just showing up in so many different games. For one thing, the Wuthering Waves collab was actually one of the best collabs of anything ever, because it actually gave like a proper conclusion to Lucy's story. It showed her getting over some of the pain and moving on with her life and accepting what happened to David, which you didn't really get in the anime. You got like the big heroic sacrifice because it was David's story, but then you never really saw what happened to Lucy. So that actually did give like a proper like epilogue kind of thing for Lucy, which was really nice. But yeah, Lucy showing up in like a bunch of fighting games and other kind of stuff, it's like, it's fun. It's the same as 2B showing off in everything. It's like, these are characters whose designs have become so prolific and their characters are so unique that everybody wants to like have them in their game. So I don't mind them showing up in like fighting games and gacha games, because a lot of the pull of those games is just like throwing them in and like having silly little encounters where it's like, what would happen if Joker from Persona met Hatsune Miku? And the answer is have a single conversation and then not do anything with the it's fun to follow things like very slightly on social media and just like have zero concern about it, because I've seen everybody raging about the Hatsune Miku Persona 5 collab where she shows up for like, what, 3 minutes and then it's done. But yeah, sometimes it is fun to see like crossover material that feels like Smash Bros. Like, where it is just a collab. Like when Link showed up in Soul Calibur 2, that shit was amazing. That's the only Soul Calibur game I've ever played, because I was like, that's my boy Link. I'm repping him. I'm getting in there. When they had like Darth Vader show up in like Soul Calibur 4 or whatever, it's like, huh? Oh my god. Excuse my ranting about the subject, but it can be a little annoying when franchises overextend their welcome. It's completely up to the individual though. Like, it depends on if you actually like the thing. If it's your genuine, like, I would see this no matter what. Like Zelda, I don't feel like that's ever going to overextend its welcome for me. At the same time, Mario, I'm sick of all the Mario spin-offs that there are. They got golf, they got kart racing, they got tennis, they got bowling. They've got everything for Mario. If that was the Zelda franchise instead, I would probably be like, oh, it's a bit much. But you know, it's to each their own. Some games just feel like mascot games, so yeah. If you feel like it's extended your welcome for a certain thing, just move on from it. It's that easy. You can just look away from it. Meanwhile, yeah, for other people, they are going to be like, oh my god, my Oshi Joker from Persona 5 is in a new thing. I'm going to be there for that. Tenshira and Freiren kebabs are also everywhere. What's Tenshira? Frieren, yeah, Frieren has been showing up in a lot of places. And again, I'm fine with that. There's also the ones that are really random that happen that are just kind of amazing. Like, not technically a collab, it was just a piece of art because they released like a crossover release, but Expedition 33 and Dispatch had a crossover and it was like, huh? These things are nothing alike, so I guess it was just something about like the gaming studio executives talking to each other and being like, yeah, let's promote both of our games by doing like a crossover thing. They didn't like put costumes in the game or anything, and it was just like, hey, we released a piece of art and now you can buy both games for a slightly discounted price. Tensura, the slime isekai. Oh, I'm a slime, so what? Or whatever it was. Reincarnated as a slime. Got you. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If you don't follow these things, they're really not that annoying. And meanwhile, I don't think it's ever like, I've never been into a franchise that is all about collabs. Like, I'm not into Fortnite. I'm not into like any of the gacha games. So I never have to worry about like anything that I'm actually into crossing over with something I hate. So I think it just depends on the kind of stuff you're into, because I've never looked at something and been like, oh, I'm sick of this collab. Meanwhile, like, there are certain things that I do like that cross over a ton. Like, I do like Cyberpunk. And when I see Lucy getting to show up in like a fighting game or Wuthering Waves and stuff, I'm just like, oh, that's cool. So yeah, it's not necessarily something that is actually going to pull me into the game, but yeah, I could see if you don't like something, it getting annoying, or if it's just like you liked something and then you feel like it's kind of bastardizing the thing that you liked because they're just shoving it everywhere. But it's just never happened to me. It's never become an annoyance where it's just like, get your bag. If you created an amazing character to the point where everybody wants them to show up in their game, it's like, yeah, no, get your bag. Their game has finished a long time ago, and yet people are paying you probably hundreds of thousands of dollars to like have your character show up in their stuff. Good for you. Good for you. Dave the Diver is also having a collab with Balatro and several other games. Yeah, see, that's another, like, cute little silly game where they can do it. Persona 5 being in Call of Duty? See, that's weird. I didn't know that was a thing. That's weird as shit. Oh my god. Persona 5 is definitely one of the ones where Persona 5, I feel like, should have died a long time ago. But there are fans who are really into it. And Atlas really needs to stop, like, releasing special editions of their games, because it does get to the point where it's like, is there any point in even buying Persona 6? Or should we just wait another year and a half for, like, Persona 6, the Royal Day 1 Extended Edition, where it'll have, like, a bunch of extra routes and all the DLC included in it for the same price as the original game? They made them look photorealistic. Okay, I've got to look this up. What the... What? Persona 5 Call of Duty collab. But yeah, I can see what you mean where it's like Persona 5 has definitely like overstayed its welcome. At the same time, if people enjoy it, good for them. I don't enjoy it, so I don't pay attention to it, and therefore it doesn't bother me. It's one of those things where it's like, oh my god, they... Oh no! Joker looks cool. What have they done to Makoto? What the fuck? No, my girl! She was the best of the Phantom Thieves and looks so weird too. Kasumi looks pretty cool. Joker looks badass. But yeah, no, this isn't the kids. What the fuck? Yeah, this is a strange collab. This is a strange collab. And it's those four specifically? They don't have like the boys? Okay. Yeah, this is a strange collab. But honestly, again, it's just one of those things where it's like, huh, that's strange. Doesn't affect me. And it's just kind of interesting to see them drawn in that art style. They sent them to the trenches. They did. Those kids have been traumatized. Where's my boy Ryuji? Ryuji would have been great in that, man. Ryuji feels like the guy who would actually play those games. I feel like Joker himself, too much of an edgelord, would be playing the more like silly games. He would be playing the JRPGs and like the otaku kind of games. Ryuji feels like he would actually play Call of Duty. Let's be grateful Mona didn't appear in that collab. Oh god, they would just make it an actual cat. A non-anime cat. Oh god. Is there an overlap between Persona fans and COD fans? I think at this point, like, Persona is just too big at this point where everybody knows Persona 5. Persona 5 brought in so many new fans that are just, like, super young and all over the damn world. Joker would play Dragon Quest. Exactly. Dragon Quest, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy. He'd be on them JRPGs, and he'd be on those, like... He'd be on those niche ones, too. I bet he'd be into, like, Danganronpa. He'd be into, like, the mystery kind of games, like Phoenix Wright, AI, the Somnium Files, like, yeah. Where would you recommend a Persona Virgin to start out? I haven't really played nor watched anything about it, but they look very interesting. Probably Persona 4. In fact, I can't say since the new one isn't out yet, but they're about to do a re-release of Persona 4. So, Persona 4 is a really great entry to the series. It has some of the best characters, and it has characters that are going to stick with you for a long time. Like, one of their marketing campaigns they just did for the remake, was just a little baby. I forget the kid's name, but it's like your little adopted sister, where she's singing the Junez song, and it's so damn cute. You come to love that girl like she is a sister. And then they use that against you. Persona 3. See, Persona 3 is my favorite game, but it is so angsty. Persona 3 was the first Persona I played. I had played Digital Devil Saga before that, so I'd played the Mega 10 games, and I played Vengeance, because, see? You want to know why I first ever played a Shin Megami Tensei game? Because it was starring Dante from Devil May Cry 3. You can summon Dante from Devil May Cry 3 as a demon and get him to join your party. And you had to do a ridiculous amount of steps to get him to join your party. You had to fight him the right way. And then you had to, like, answer the questions the right way. And then you could recruit him. But yeah, that's why sometimes crossovers work. The only Soul Calibur I've ever played is Zelda. The first time I played Mega 10 was because Dante was in it from Devil May Cry. That got me into like the Mega 10 games. Then I got into Digital Devil Saga, which is still one of my favorites because it's just so graphic and gory. And then Persona 3 fucking broke my heart. Persona 4 healed my heart and then made me cry like a baby in the ending. And Persona 5 was just like a nice mix. Persona 5 was a fun time, but sometimes the fan base can be a little bit insufferable. But it's also one of those ones where, like, it's nice to just enjoy the Persona games and stay the fuck away from the fan base, because the fan base hates each other, man. Persona 3 fans always be shitting on Persona 4 fans. Persona 4 fans absolutely hate Persona 3 fans. And the Persona 5 fans are just chilling in the corner like, yo, ours is still the best game. They don't really like fight anyone else. They're just like, ours is the newest. It's the coolest. It's had so many spin-offs. It's been around for 10 years. Like, it made their company. So, yeah. Meanwhile, P1 and P2 fans, yeah, they're at the bottom of the lake. You know what I need them to do a remake of? I need them to do a remake of the hypersexualized one. It wasn't a Persona game. It was one of the Mega Tensei games where it was released on like this special PC port in Japan where like a lot of the game was just so fucking horny. All the demons had their like everything out, fully like topless and bottomless. There was like so much sex involved with it. You have sex with like one of the side characters 2 hours in. And then there's another girl who's constantly chasing you and super horny the entire time. God damn. Shin Megami Tensei with the succubi and incubi. Yeah, the Mega 10 games are always like a little bit horny, but this one just like fully leaned into it. I just watched a video essay on YouTube. What was that one called? I can't remember its name. I just remember like the yandere girl who was obsessed with you and followed you around everywhere. She follows you through the whole game, like basically saying, don't you love me? And meanwhile, the entire plotline of the game is you trying to bring back your girlfriend, collect all her body parts and bring her back to life. And it's like, no, I've clearly like, I'm locked in right here. I'm doing a fucking quest to save my girlfriend. That sounds like Catherine. No, that's no. It was a Megami Tensei game. It was like a classic PC thing. Catherine is not that horny, honestly, compared to like a lot of the other stuff Atlas has done. This game, literally full, like, titties out everywhere, sex everywhere. Sex was a part of the plot. There was like, everybody wanted to have sex with the main character. One of the major plot lines was a girl being chained up naked, and you could either save her or just let her be consumed by the demons. But no, Catherine's kind of cute. In fact, we're about to buy Catherine. Catherine's on the Steam sale and it's dropped by like 80%. So Dramatical Murder. Kind of Dramatical Murder. It was kind of no, it wasn't as intense as Dramatical Murder. But Catherine is just like a cute little love triangle simulator, honestly. It does take some interesting paths. I played the original Catherine. I've never played Catherine Full Body. I don't think that's Misao. Oh god, I'll look it up, guys. Misao is a completely different game. Megami Tensei with the yandere. Oh no, it's just bringing up characters named Megami. Megami Tensei PC game. Just gonna put in a bad word. Giten Megami Tensei. There we go. Okay, it was called Giten Megami Tensei. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this was the crazy one. Giten Megami Tensei Tokyo Mokushiroku. A game first released for personal computers in 1997. It was published by ASCII. So, yeah, that was like a weird little spin-off. How do you spell it? Okay, let me grab this. Someone in chat did say it. Oh, sorry, I did miss it in that case. Giten Megami Tensei. Yeah, way the hell back in 1997. Misao is very different. Oh, yeah, incredibly different. Misao is chill compared to that. Almost 30 years ago. Yeah. Sensei is old. Anyone born around the 2000s won't understand. I'm sure they probably... No, they definitely haven't re-released that one. That one was weird. Is Full Body a completely different game from the original? No, it has like all the stuff the original has, and then it adds an additional route. There's a third Catherine, and I forget how their name is spelt. But yeah, Catherine was a genuinely fun game, which is slightly horny. It's about a dude named Vincent who is dating a girl named Catherine spelt with a K, who is a fucking banging, sexy, librarian-looking lady who wants to settle down with you and have your babies. And then he meets Catherine spelt with a C, who is this, like, cute little, like, barely old enough to be anywhere near sexual content kind of character who suddenly starts seducing him and trying to get him drunk. And it's like, yeah, genuinely, like, I look at this series and I'm like, why is there a choice here? It's either you stick with your loving girlfriend who is fucking banging and has a future plan for you, or you bang the woman who's probably going to use you for, like, a fun month and then get bored of you and date someone in her actual age range. I guess it's a game where it's like, you know, a lot of people go through that, I guess, where they get to a certain stage in a relationship where they're like, and now this relationship feels stale and I want to be with someone else. But if they wanted that to be a thing, maybe don't make Catherine so fucking sexy. Like, Catherine with a K. Like, there was nothing like, oh, your steak is too buttery. Like, you're complaining because your steak is too fucking delicious. How dare you? Does happen IRL, sadly. Oh yeah, no, it does. If it went through like a full midlife crisis, I'd get it. But it's just like, every time Catherine with a K showed up in that game, I was like, nah. But then they do, like, they turn it into like a nice little like magical thing that it's got going on as well, where if you choose, I won't spoil the game because we may play the game sometime soon. But depending on which route you go down, it gives you like a stronger reason to go down the route where supernatural elements get involved. And it is all tied into the idea of like my man's psychology. And now might actually be a good game to play that with Obsession having just released as well. Because yeah, I just watched Obsession and it's a similar thing to that where it's like, okay, you're just a piece of shit. Like, don't get me wrong, Vincent is a very believable character, but it's nice to see like those kinds of flaws in a protagonist where you have to play them out and you're still like, Vincent. Whichever route you go down, there are things where you're like, you kind of root for Vincent and he's a very likable character, but no matter which route you go down, it is also like, Vincent, what the fuck are you doing, my dude? Like, this isn't the answer. No, okay. One of his drinking buddies was waiting for Vincent to fumble so he could sweep in, which is also incredibly realistic. A dude just sitting there and being like, man, this dude has the best girlfriend. I hope he fucks up and I'm going to be right there. Oh, God. If I had a nickel anytime, I asked myself what the hell was going on with Kazuma Kaneko, the designer of the Demons and SMT and Persona games. Honestly, nothing's going on with him. Like, he's making artwork that is... Oh, yeah, everything is super glowy on the super chats. The yellow one's super bright, too. I thought it was just the light blue. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, no, he's designing demons and gods based off of demons and gods that have always been depicted that way. So, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, oh no, these gods and goddesses and demons are super horny and like gooner. And it's like, they're fertility gods and succubi and incubi. And yeah, they're supposed to be fucking horny. Like, I don't know what to tell you about. Like, that's the way they're supposed to look. And he's just made them anime coded. And honestly, fuck yeah. And then there's Mara, which is just straight up a big old dick on a wheelchair, which... Oh, God. Yeah, it's great. It's a great series. Hey, yo, Sensei, I got my septum pierced last week and I'm very pleased. It's healing well. Huzzah! Do you have favorite piercings you like to see on folks? Also, by chance, have you read Punk's Triangle? I've never heard of Punk's Triangle. Let me Google that real quick just to see what it's like. Punk's Triangle. It's a manga. Oh, it's yaoi. There's a live action. Holy shit. Charms of Punk's Triangle. The focus on the realism of punk fashion. Oh, this is... Just tell me the story. Details.
Fashion student Chiaki dreams of seeing his designs on the runway worn by none other than I, the charismatic male model who changed his life. When a prestigious competition promises to make that dream come true, Chiaki's fired up to win. But his hopes are dashed when he's paired with the clumsy and unfashionable Enaga for the project. One fateful night after a run-in with some delinquents, Chiaki is unexpectedly saved by his idol Ai. Even more shocking, Ai seductively offers to teach him how to have fun at night. Oh, that's interesting. Interesting phrasing. Caught between the alluring, mysterious model he worships and a clumsy, rough-around-the-edges classmate who can't seem to stay out of trouble, but may be hiding a surprising secret. Chiaki faces a heart-pounding, pure boy's love dilemma that would turn his world upside down. That's cute, actually. So it's a basic love triangle, but at the same time, it's like based around like fashion and punk fashion specifically, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's just the basic like, oh, this is my idol. He's so beautiful. He's everything I want. And this is his complete opposite, who's rough around the edges and kind of a slob, but also, you know, sometimes opposites attract. So that sounds cool, but no, I've never heard of it, Ati. As for piercings, I personally just like having my ears pierced. Piercings that I've liked seeing on other people in the past, like a nose piercing can be pretty good. One that kind of looks like an extra mole there. Maybe ones on the lips. I'm a big fan of snake bites if people can pull them off. I think that's one of the biggest things when it comes to like certain fashions. Visual kei, punk, goth. There are some fashions that like work really well on certain people and just are very unflattering to other types of people. Snake bites I find really attractive, unless like if you wear them the wrong way, they can look like very unclean, unsanitary. But yeah, if you have the right kind of look, like lip piercings, top of the lip, snake bites at the bottom, even just like the middle of the lip one can be really good. Tongue piercings can be really interesting, but again, it's one of those things where it's like, can you pull it off? But Sensei, you would look so good with a belly button piercing. Belly button piercings could also be cute. It depends on the type of belly button piercing too. I don't like a stud just in the middle of the belly button. I like one of the little rings. Yeah. Eyebrow piercings. Eyebrow piercings, I'm not normally a fan of. There are certain guys I've seen pull off eyebrow piercings really well. But yeah, again, those are even harder, in my opinion, than snake bites. I feel like you go the wrong way with... I hate fucking gauges. The ear ones, where it just leaves like a giant opening in your ear, I hate those. Those became big like while I was a teenager, and a lot of my friends got into those and like slowly extended the openings bit by bit, and it just always looked disgusting to me. Prince Albert piercing, we don't talk about those. Those are just a dangerous choice. Frenulum piercings are cute too. I don't know what a frenulum piercing is. Let me Google that real quick. Frenulum piercing. Frenulum piercing goes through a thin fold of tissue that connects movable body parts to fixed ones. Oh, so, that could be multiple things then? Oh, I mean, I guess possibly. Sensei, no. Yeah, no, don't. I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of what's it called? Prince Albert piercings. I had gauges before. I had 18 millimeters at the biggest. Oh, I had to stop wearing them because of my work. See, I think the biggest thing is if you're confident and happy in what you're doing to your body, that's all good. Body modification is definitely one of those slippery slopes. Like, I think some tattoos are cool. There are a couple of people I've seen that, again, can pull off, like, having tattoos all over their body. Meanwhile, I don't think it works for everyone. And tattoos are, like, a bit of a slippery slope. Piercings can be a slippery slope. Like, and yeah, extreme body modifications are intense. Is Prince Albert piercing Ding Dong piercing? Yes. Yes. I don't know why it's called a Prince Albert piercing, but yeah, that's where it's like right on the tip. Ugh, it's a case-by-case basis, yeah. But the most important thing is that you're confident and you're happy in what you do. But at the same time, yeah, there are things where I see them and I'm just like, oh, be careful with your body. Nip piercings, low-key, eat on the right kind of baddie. Exactly. On the right kind of baddie. It's one of those things where if somebody has nipple piercings, they're basically inviting you to look and inviting you to, you know, play with them. But again, it depends on the individual, and I can't imagine piercing any sensitive part of my body, because it's like, they're sensitive already. Like, those are the fun zones that you want to like keep sensitive, in my opinion. But yeah, no, sometimes you see them and it's instantly like, oh. And then sometimes it's just like a bit of a thing where you're like, oh, so you are a bit of a freak, and it's like a surprising thing. One of the funniest ones, and I mean, this is funny, but at the same time, you see this kind of thing on an office worker or someone you don't expect it to be on, and you're like, oh, what kind of freaky shit are you into? Fucking Deadpool 3, where I forget the name of the character, like the nerdy guy who shows up in Deadpool 2, and he's just like the comedy side character, gets piercings on both of his nipples and on his dick, and has them connected by a chain. And it's supposed to be a comedy thing, but I'm not gonna lie, that like activated my neurons a tiny bit, where I was like, huh. Or it's like, why am I finding this man of all people attractive? Eyebrow piercing looks cool too, but I don't dare to. If you dare to, I mean, keep in mind, like when it comes to little piercings like that, as long as you always go to a very like a proper piercing specialist, because if you do get piercings like just by a random person who isn't trained, you can get nerve damage. So for the love of God, go to like a licensed individual for tattoos, for piercings, always. Don't just let a friend who's like, oh yeah, no, I can pierce it with a needle, do it. Or go to like some back alley one that's like, because it's cheap. But yeah, no, if you get like a piercings in your ears, piercing in your eyebrows, even piercings like in your belly button, lips, stuff like that, they'll normally be like small enough that if you stop wearing them for like a year or two, they'll basically heal over anyway. So you can like play around with things like that. But that's, I think that's probably part of the reason that things like gauges are like more of a commitment, and like tattoos are always a big commitment, even though tattoos are like something that a lot of people get, and you can technically get them burned off, but that's incredibly painful and expensive. It's easier to just cover them up than get them burned off. But yeah, any of those kinds of things, you should absolutely always think about it for like a solid month. It should never be a spur of the moment like, oh, I decided to get this thing and I rushed right into it day one. It should always be take a damn while. Also, never get piercings with a piercing gun. Please use a piercer who uses actual needles. I've never even heard of the piercing gun. What's the piercing gun? Did you know tongue tattoos are temporary? I did not. That's kind of terrifying. So does that mean the ink just slowly flows into your body? That's worrying in its own way. Those mole piercing things. So then as the name goes, properly used at Claire's. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen a piercing gun. So they just literally like put a gun against your skin and press a button? That would worry me, because that kind of sounds like what they do to like put down cattle, where they have like the air pressurized like metal gun thing. I'd be like, nah, keep that shit away from me. Literal gun-shaped tool they stab into your ear. Yeah, I've seen what happens to the sheeps and the cows and the piggies that get that placed against them. Keep that shit away from my head, thanks. Oh god. Sometimes your body just rejects the piercing no matter what. My friend tried to get ordinary ear piercings 3 times. Oh, that's wild. I didn't know that was a thing. Because when I got my ears pierced, I got my ears pierced pretty young, when I was like 11. No, I think I was 9. I was still in primary school, so I must have been 9. But I remember at that time, it was very funny as well. Because that was the age where... like back then, I think it was the left ear. One of the ears was apparently like, oh, if you get that ear pierced, it means you're gay, by the way. And it's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm piercing both my ears. And back then, all I had was like a little stud. I didn't get like a little like ring one like I have now until I was like 13. I wore my little ring until I was like 17. And then I got like embarrassed about it. No, 19, I stopped like dressing alternative for a little while. 19 until like 26, I was suddenly like, okay, I'm out in the working world. I need to like work in like kitchen establishments and stuff and look semi-professional. So I put away like all my van stuff, all my like scene kid and emo stuff. But yeah, back in the 90s, I think it was the left ear. It was like, oh yeah, it was like a sign to other members of LGBT to be like, oh yeah, left ear being pierced on a man meant like you were down to clown kind of thing. My body also tries to reject every piercing. I have 3 holes in each earlobe and pretty much all of them got infected. Oh God, that's wild. But yeah, as a kid, like the piercings were easy. How many piercings do you have? I literally only have like 2 on one ear and 1 on the other ear. I never really wanted any more. Even the 2 on the one ear, it's like, I never really used the second one. But yeah, at different times in my life, I've considered like lip piercings. I never considered a septum one. They can look good on some people. I don't think I'd be able to pull it off. And they do like genuinely not look great on a lot of people. But yeah, I considered lip a couple of times. Belly button I've never considered, but I do think I would fucking rock a belly button piercing. If you see a guy with a belly button piercing, that is one of the ones where it is like, oh, I must lick it. I must start at the chest and make my way down to the belly button piercing. I got mine when I was a baby because of Asian tradition, but at 9, that's an odd age for a white dude. I forget. I mean, keep in mind, I was a white dude in the 90s, so this is when like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys were blowing up. So it was very much like the pop idol age where like suddenly men were becoming like a bit more feminine. We were hitting that age like right before metrosexuality where that was a thing for a while. Just actually taking care of your body, like having skincare, shaving cleanly was considered metrosexual at that point. And it was like, yeah, no, you're allowed to be a bit feminine, which is wild thinking about it, because meanwhile, my dad's generation had fucking like their masculine idols were like George Michael and Prince, Freddie Mercury, and it's like, huh, no, actually, androgyny just like comes and goes in different waves. It's weird how it like keeps getting repressed and then comes back and then gets repressed and then comes back. It's very much a cycle of like push and give. Personal hygiene, wild. I know, right? How dare you want to take care of your skin and not turn into leather at age 40? Bring back the 80s when men wore short shorts and mesh tops and the big giant boots. Like 80s rock stars were basically rocking visual K. It's great, man. And the super, super tight pants, man. Leather pants and shit. Whew. Does piercing hurt a lot? I'm considering to get a pair. Ear piercings basically don't hurt at all. You get them pierced and then you like leave in a stud to make sure it doesn't close over for a couple weeks and then you can put in whatever you want. And yeah, no, it basically doesn't hurt. It's like a little, it's almost like getting an injection. It does not hurt like at all. I cannot tell you for like other piercings. So anyone in chat who wants to sound off for like other parts of the body, how do they feel? And like tattoos, it depends. That one I know for a fact depends on like which part of your body, but it's more just like a little sting continuously for quite a bit of time. Because even if you get like quite a small tattoo, you will be sitting there for like 45 minutes to an hour of a needle continuously stabbing you. But it is, again, it's like an injection. So it's a tiny little needle that barely hurts, but just sustains over time. And then like as the tattoo's healing for like a week or so, it's having an open wound, essentially. So yeah, it is a bit painful in that regard. Nothing could pierce a Nokia. True. Nokias you could build a house out of. Come in fashion glam rock for men. Yeah, and the big like 80s hair with all the freaking hairspray. Piercings don't hurt at all in my opinion. Sometimes the healing can hurt a bit for some piercings. Gotcha. Belly button didn't hurt at all, but I did faint during the septum. Ooh, from pain or just from like the experience? Bring back the David Bowie fit in 2026. I mean, Harry Styles is kind of trying to. But yeah, no, nowadays I feel like fashion is very like open. We have like both the super masculine and like the super effeminate when it comes to men. And same, well, no, women are having a bit more pushback when they still go for like less feminine looks, which sucks. Getting my fingers tattooed was the most painful I've done. Oh, that sounds bad. Yeah, I've heard the more a body part bends, the worse it is. So considering your fingers are nothing but joints, Ugh. Tattoo not too bad on most parts of the body. Mainly hurts going over bones or veins. Oh, is that it? I thought it was like depending on how much the skin bends. That's what I had heard in the past. My experience is the rib area was painful. Ooh. Okay, it's actually because of the bones, not the bends. Interesting. 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 But yeah, piercings, it seems like everybody's saying basically fine. Like the actual, like, the needle bit of itself doesn't hurt much, and then it is just like a little bit of discomfort while it's healing, but it's not that bad. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, sorry, I didn't finish my schedule, and then we'll go on to the actual topic today before we head off to the Steam Summer Sale. Yeah, Friday. We're going to decide today on this stream what we're doing for like the next, that stream as well as 2 streams next week, essentially. And then on Saturday, we're back to GeoGuessr and Food Guesser, because part of the Verzo event, we actually did a live GeoGuessr playthrough, which didn't work as well as I was hoping, unfortunately. They had a really high quality microphone that like cut out sound. What we were expecting was the type of microphone where we would be able to hear the whole room. So we unfortunately had to use like pointing for directions, and it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best. So I'm sorry to everyone who was a Verzo. The whole idea was supposed to be people able to like shout out answers, but my bad. My bad, it didn't work out quite as well. But we had a live GeoGuessr thing where people guided us. So I did my GeoGuessr subscription again so we can play that again. Sorry you couldn't hear us. No, that's why I kept like asking the MC to like hand the microphone to people. But the MC wasn't doing it, so instead we just kind of had to like, the MC would like tell me what people were saying, which was good enough. But yeah, I was hoping we'd be able to like hear the whole room of people like shouting out answers like it was a group project. Mike thought we were noise. Yeah, it was just basically canceling anything that wasn't like right next to the mic, which was good for like the background noise at least, but yeah, not good because I didn't get to hear the room. But yeah, we're going to be playing GeoGuessr and Food Guesser. I've got my GeoGuessr subscription again, so we can just go nuts on that. And then Sunday, we're back to our normal, like, Sunday work stream. So that should be good as well. And that's our schedule for the week. Oh, where is Meta Lost? I'm still working on Chapter 8. I finished Chapter 7. I did the beginning of Chapter 8. Chapter 8 is making me struggle, so... Chapter 8 and 9 are probably going to come, like Chapter 7 to 9 are probably going to come after Duke is born. Yeah, it is what it is. The GeoGuessr Supercut was great. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. We've got another Supercut of GeoGuessr coming out sometime in the future. It's already been edited together. We've actually had those for about 2 months now already. But yeah, we'll be diving into that. Yeah, we'll be playing more GeoGuessr, but we've got one more edited VOD for like whenever we want to throw it back out. Anyway, it's okay, Sensei, take your time. Yeah, I just haven't been having enough time really recently. And the worst thing was last week when I finally like had a full day. I think I talked about this during one stream, but I can't remember which one. I sat there for like 6 hours and only cranked out like 3 paragraphs. It was a really bad day for writing, where I kept like not liking what I was writing. So... that is one of the problems when it comes to creative crafts. Like sometimes you just get out like 5 pages in a row, and then sometimes you sit there and nothing comes to your brain. And sometimes you get out like 6 pages in a row, and then you come back the next day and think they're all garbage. And yeah, it's different on different days. And just I haven't had a lot of time recently because of all the other stuffs going on. But it is what it is. We'll try to keep it going. Now you got Iridian 16 light years away waiting for your novel. So I have 16 years. I'm good. I've got plenty of time. Sometimes the writing don't want to write. I haven't been able to make a new Frickfest chapter. It's okay. Yeah, don't worry about that. But yeah, we do what we can. The most important thing is that you have fun while you're doing it. Doing like a million things at the time. Don't push yourself. Nah, I know. That's one thing that has made me a lot more calm recently, because I'm not going to lie. Before I took my break and like went to Canada and stuff, stress was killing me. I was at the point where I was running around trying to deal with everything at the same time and constantly feeling like I'm failing because I'm not putting out the amount of content I would like to be putting out. But I am just one person who doesn't have a manager and is like voice acting in games and is like putting out like voice packs and doing my best to write a story and trying to like put my characters into additional games and trying to do like marketing things and going to different events and all of this kind of stuff. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, I can do as much as I can do. And when I'm more stressed about it, it just like messes me up more than if I just realize like I'm doing everything I can and I'm enjoying everything that I put out. And that's the most important thing. So yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with the stuff that I am doing. When Metamorphosis Lost comes out, it'll be good. We'll do chapters 7, 8, and 9. We'll do chapters 10, 11, and 12. And then we're hopefully going to do the Pupal creation story, which will be a nice short one, which should just be like a, honestly, just like a 10 to 20 minute like bedtime story. And then we'll go into Arc 2. But yeah, part of it is like we've got pretty much all of the art done for Arc 2 as well. So that's another thing where I was like, I realized I was way overworking because I was like constantly talking to like the artists as well and having like artwork commissioned for the different things when I haven't even finished writing the first arc yet. So yeah, at least in that way, it's going to be like very nice and simple to just stream through that and have all the artwork ready to go. You need to multiply yourself? Exactly. Exactly. I just need about 2 more Kuchans and then it'll be great. But yeah, definitely like, I forget the name of it. Scope creep. Scope creep was a problem that I needed to deal with as well, where it was like, I wanted to be able to do the story and the webcomic and the voice packs and have a new one each month kind of thing of something going on. And I realized like that's not going to work out. So it is more like we get to things when we can get to things. Plus we've got an original song coming out. The MV was actually finished yesterday. So yeah, me and Amelie are going to work out the proper release date for that. For anyone who was at Verzo, they had a duet version that we did. I kind of ruined it a little bit, but they haven't seen the MV either. And pretty much everyone who listened to the song has cried because Amelie did a wonderful job writing it and singing it. And the MV makes it even more powerful. And the one person that I've shown it to who knows nothing about Metamorphosis Lost also cried, which is fucking amazing. Like I showed the MV to one of my family members yesterday. And yeah, he just actually cried. And that's not somebody who cries too easily at things. So I'm like, oh, sick. They said specifically it was the combination of like the visual story itself, but also just like the lyrics of the song are like really powerful to them. You're not failing, you're burning bright from all of these events, creative works, and experiences of everything. You're one person, you always give it 1000%. Thank you, Tri Princess. Yeah, that's the thing. I wish I could do more. But it is one of those things where I like going to events around the world. I mean, that was one of the worst things, like back when I first debuted, was doing like 3 different events in November. That overwhelmed myself. But one of the things that I did realize about events is it's not just like showing up for one day. It's always like multiple meetings, multiple logistics kind of things, especially when it comes to signing off and agreeing on different types of merchandise, different kind of like art releases. Planning things for like panels and things. Like there's so much work that goes on in the background to get any of those kinds of things done. So yeah, it's just a lot of stuff that has to get done as well. And you know, real life responsibilities. So it is what it is. I'm enjoying what I put out. And yeah, as long as you guys are enjoying the streams when you show up, that's all that matters. The arts and the lyrics are just killing us. Good. I can't wait for you guys to see the full MV. But yeah, it's pretty much ready now. So yeah, we'll see when we're like ready to release it properly, and I'll try to like, I agreed with one of the Pupals during the meet and greet to do a Batsu because we didn't manage to get chapters 7, 8, and 9 and Metamorphosis Lost released in the 2-week period. So the Batsu is I'll do a karaoke on the day that we release your symphony. So we'll do like a karaoke and then I'll raid into the debut of the MV. That'll be fun. Hey Sensei, where are your clothes at? I'm wearing them. They're right here on my body. Need that original song out now so I can cry all over again, Sensei? You'll get it. Don't worry. It's on its way. It's on its way. And thank you for donating to the flowers. Events are really tough for indies without managers. Yeah, but they're also so rewarding is the major thing. That's why I like trying to like go to different areas. Trying to hit different continents and hopefully get to areas that we've never been to before. That's why it's nice that we're going to Europe. That one's been announced. There's another one which should be, it took a while. It got delayed a few times, but the, no, I won't announce it early. It should be announced next week. The one that we're going to in, I believe, August. And then there's another thing that we've got planned for October. So we have a different event every month for the next months until October. And then we might also have an event in November. That one hasn't started fully being discussed yet, but we do have plans to do like another November birthday event in probably Hong Kong again, with the same group who's done the amazing like interactive things last time. We haven't started like discussing that one fully yet, but we've got like plans to do one. So yeah, all kinds of different parts of the world. How many things you plan? A lot. A lot. People already know, like, we're going to V-Expo, we're going to Off-Kai, and yeah, there's a couple more. There's a couple more where every month, basically, if the November thing works out, every month until November, so most of the way through this year, for the next, like, 5 months or so, we've got a different event every month. Planned so many things already, Sensei. You're amazing. No, not me. It's all you guys. It's all the Pupals. It's the Pupals like sending messages to their local conventions, asking to invite me. And yeah, it's just a lot more fun. It's a lot more fun to be able to travel to all these different places and get to see Pupals in their natural habitats, and hopefully make it so that certain Pupals don't have to travel across the continent to actually come see me. Monthly field trips? Exactly. Your emails must be full of stuff. Yeah, mostly garbage, unfortunately. As soon as you put a business email and you have like any level of successful YouTube channel, I probably get like 7 or 8 emails a day that are just like automated things from AI companies, which sucks. And you have to like at least start to read through them, because they're unfortunately good enough where like they pretend that they know your channel and it sounds like a good deal until you get to the point that you actually see like an AI company specializing in blah, 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 blah. And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake. But yeah, that plus like, there's just so many games we want to play. There's the writing that I want to do. There's the fact that I managed to get amazing opportunities. Like, I'm not able to announce it yet, but I am going to be voice acting in another game as like a character. So yeah, it won't be just like a cameo as Féileacán and Cú, but I actually did get my second voice casting role, which I'm excited for when we actually get to announce as well. And I can talk about the fact that I got a role without saying like, yeah. But yeah, another audition that I did actually like landed. So I'm not sure when we'll be recording that or when they'll actually announce it. But yeah, that's another thing in the background where like I have continued to like audition for certain voice acting things as well. And I got my second one. So yeah, it's not just Ridion and Zip Up. There's also a different like indie project I'll be voicing in the future. And I'm making sure to only go for like side roles nowadays so I don't overwhelm myself. That was another thing where like I realized like, oh god, if I actually keep getting voice acting roles, I'm never going to finish Metamorphosis Lost. So nowadays I'm like, oh, this sounds like a really cool project. Let me see if there's a really cool side character. Like, I don't know, a principal, an old man character, a cool demon who hangs off to the side, stuff like that, where it'll just be like a side character to just build up my roster of like things. It's like whenever an Oops account gets hacked and starts DMing you and you have to ask them Oshi questions to make sure they're not real. Dude, some of them are so funny because some of them will be like, hello, Féileacán and Cú, but instead of like saying Féileacán and Cú, because my name has like the fathers above some of the letters, they glitch. And so it will be like F, open bracket, E, upper score, like upwards arrow, ASC, close bracket, because they've copied the name, but it's like some kind of coding error has turned the E with a father into like a little like coding bit. And I'll be like, okay, so this is just an auto-generated thing where you, and the rest of it is like so well written. And it's like, hey, Féileacán and Cú, we love your content. I've especially been watching your, and it will be like something ridiculous. Like the most recent one said, I've especially been writing your writing streams and we're really interested in them. It's perfect to work with our company. And it's like, it's just grabbed my name and it grabbed like a random recent stream and acted like they're a fan. Your name is AI Dissolver. Exactly. It'll be like that cover, suffering from success and many opportunities. Well, not really, but I've been like going for a lot of things. But the more important thing is just, yeah, I'm learning to like balance things and realize I'm not going to be able to do everything, but to enjoy everything that I do, to enjoy every step of the journey. And also make sure that I do have time for like the things that are actually important. The writing is important. Metamorphosis Lost is important. Even if you flag them as undesirable mail, it still somehow shows up in your inbox. Yeah, you can't unsubscribe for them because it's just multiple AI bots just picking up things. Sounds like a message which is cursed and when horror started. No, just stupid AI shit. Now I'm curious how you figured out that adult toy sponsorship was legit. Oh, they were really nice. They just DM'd me on Twitter. They were very sweet. And that was like way back when I debuted as well. Like I said, they'd worked with a couple of other VTubers. They were like fully legit and it was very sweet. It was just, yeah, I don't think that's the type of sponsorship where if I take it, it'll work out. So there'll be some people who really like that. And then there'll be some people who are like really scared away by that type of thing. But yeah, I was surprised when it came to the Disillusion of Myself sponsorship. That was really cool. When you just debuted, yeah, it was way back then. But yeah, no, it was very nice of them and I may still work with them someday. It was just, at that point, it was straight up telling them like, that's very sweet. I don't think my first sponsorship should be like an adult toy company. Nowadays, it would be like, I think I need to be a bit more stable. So far, we've only had 2 sponsorships for games. Yeah, and a bunch of events. But like, yeah, I think I need to look like a more responsible individual before that. Because unfortunately, if you do an adult sponsorship, a lot of other sponsorship opportunities kind of like get scared away by that as well. Which is stupid, but that is the way that the world works. It's also like just doing adult content scares away like a whole demographic of things. Like a lot of game companies and like anime companies and stuff like that that do target like teenage audiences don't want channels that specifically market themselves to adults, because even though they'll say their stuff are for like young adults, they'll secretly want like 10 to 15-year-olds to be part of their audience anyway. So it's like if you specifically market yourself to 18 plus, a lot of opportunities just immediately dry up where they're like, yeah, our game is like super ecchi and 17 plus, but we know most of our audience are like 13 to 14. So yeah, they target like that kind of demographic more. Wouldn't mind if they send me some samples. Oh, they definitely wouldn't. I wonder if I could have gotten samples actually. Probably. Anyway, okay, on to the actual main topic of today. Let's see. Today we are learning swear words from all kinds of other languages. So let me pause the actual video. Because I just reloaded it for anybody who snuck in some extra ones while we were beginning the stream today. Yeah, we're up to 43 comments. Awesome. Okay, so before we start like diving into you guys' comments, but I will load them up. I think like the only Irish swear word I properly know like off the top of my head is just the very simple one that probably if anybody ever asks you like for an Irish swear word, probably everyone knows pug my horn, which just literally means kiss my ass. It's that simple. If you've ever heard of the music band The Pogues, who did that famous song with like Kirsty MacColl, they are named The Pogues because it's the kisses. But yeah, if you say pug my horn, it just means kiss my ass. It's Irish Gaelic for kiss my ass. Off the top of my head, I can't think of any other Irish swear words. So if anybody knows any, please tell me. How do you spell it? Sensei. Oh, God. I believe it's Pogue. And then Maho. Let me look it up. I could not tell you how to spell it. It's definitely something that you hear near enough. Like, you'll hear it quite a bit if you're in Ireland. That is, like, the basic one. Oh, there's even a band. Pogue Mahone meaning. So, yeah. Oh, it is spelled like that. I wasn't too far off. I thought there was a space between the A and the H. Oh, there should be a space between the... Oh. Okay, here's the actual Irish spelling. This is a fun thing about like Irish spelling versus Irish pronunciation. So I'll give you the spelling, but it doesn't actually help too much with the pronunciation. That is it. But yeah, it's pronounced more like pug mahone. Pog my horn. Pog my horn. Pog my horn. Yeah, basically. Which is always why it's funny when you hear people say pog. Because it's like, aw, kiss. Pour my home. Pog my home. Pog my home. Pog my home. But yeah, there are different like dialects. There are different like pronunciations. But that's the one I've always heard is just pog my home. Pog my home. Sounds very funny. Yeah, no, it sounds kind of cute actually. But yeah, it just means kiss my ass, so it's not like a huge one. I only know gobshite. Gobshite, I wouldn't even really consider a swear word, to be fair. That's a super cute one, though. Also, 1 minute, I keep getting a call from some number continuously, so I'm worried this might be like an important thing. I'll be right back. And it wasn't important at all. It was a fucking stupid telemarketing call, but for some reason they called me, and they're calling me back. Are you fucking serious? I'm gonna block this number. What the actual shit, my dude? It was a real person too. It wasn't like a AI agent or anything. They were telling me about like my electrical thing. This is my business number. this isn't my personal thing where I like, yeah, no, there isn't any electrical account connected to this. Yeah, I literally told them like, you've got the wrong number. This number isn't connected to an account, and hung up, and they immediately, yeah, they're calling again. Holy shit. Okay, I'm just going to ignore it. I'm going to turn it around. They just keep calling back. What the shit? Anyway, okay. So let's go through you guys' ones from other languages. It's a scam most likely. Oh, it definitely is. That's why it's nice to have like a separate number where it's like, if they're calling this one, it's about one thing. Midnight Chasm. Otsu-sensei. Thanks for the stream. Again, it was magical to see and read other entries from Pupals all over the world. Thank you for letting me be a part of this wonderful project. Here's my homework. The first swear word that popped in my head is, I'll read the translation first. Your mother is green. Oh. It's Malay for your mother is green. I kind of need to figure out why your mother is green is a swear word. First heard it in a comedy skit, but it actually comes from a viral 2015 video of two kids having a fight. One kid totally ran out of insults, panicked, and just blurted that out. It wasn't even meant to be funny at first. When people are trash talking, you'd expect them to say something witty or really hurtful. Instead, our expectations got completely subverted when he said something so tame. Because of that, it became a legendary meme, and people still debate what it actually means. Well, I'm not sure. I imagine it is just like a silly thing. But yeah, in Western culture, when you call someone green, it means they're like new to something. They're not skilled at something, which I believe comes from like green horn from like logging companies. And from like when animals are young, their horns are like green, the same way like a tree is green when it's young. It's still malleable, it's still bendable. So it's a way of saying you're not sturdy in your footing yet. I doubt that that actually comes from that. And meanwhile, somebody else said, where's that one who talked about like green hat? My God. Oh no, where was the green hat one? I'm sure I said that. Saw that. Oh, is it like the green hat? So if anybody doesn't know what the green hat is, please somebody tell me where green hat comes from, because I know that means cock. It's a Chinese thing where if you say that somebody like wears a green hat, like it means that they're a cock. But where does that actually come from? Where is like the... It's an old Chinese tale. So what, it comes from like a legend of like someone who was being cucked and happened to be wearing a green hat kind of thing? Because I remember when I first heard about that, it was people explaining why people can't help but laugh at Link in his little green tunic and hat. And it was like, huh? But yeah, being a green hat means like being a cuck. Somebody who's like, who knows their partner is being taken from them by someone else. Anyway, yeah. Makahida. It's Malay for your mother is green. That's a cute one because it's like not even offensive at all. So I imagine it just turned into a meme and now people say that kind of thing just because it's like funny and silly. You got cheated on, but I'm not sure where it comes from. Oh, okay. There's a your mom is blue version too. Is that in Malay as well? Is it just like a variation? There's a blue variation. That's so cute. My thoughts went too green, like ogre. Oh, okay. Yeah, the green wood, the new tree. Yeah, like if you call someone a green horn, or you just say like they're green, it's a way of saying like, oh, they're young, they're not skilled, they don't know shit yet. For Irish swear words, by the way, Sensei, Irish BF says, Shitehawk is his favorite non-Gaelic one. Shitehawk? Is that just literally shit and then bird, like the hawk bird? Or is it hawker, like someone who sells shite? Because either way, I love that one because you get the general meaning of it. It's like somebody who is talking shite, spreading shite. It's amazing. My mom used to always say shitbird. I've heard shitbird before. But yeah, I'm just wondering if it is like hawk like the bird or hawk like to sell things. Because if you hawk something, it's like selling something normally stolen. So you can be like a hawker who just like grabs items and sells them. According to Google, men in the Ming Dynasty who were selling their wives for services wore green hats to signify/advertise it. Oh, Jesus. That's fucked up. So it was actually men who I imagined were just like out of money. According to Google, I'm not sure if it's legit. No, that's fair enough. And yeah, also I see it's an, I think it's an ancient Chinese lady who will sew a green hat to her husband whenever she cheats on her husband. Which is a good way to get in trouble. That's just advertising. Well, maybe that's part of the point is she does want to like belittle her husband and let everyone know. And it's like, what are you going to do about it? Yeah, I'm cheating on you. Oof. It's from a story where a woman made her husband wear a green hat to signal to her boyfriend that her husband will be away from a business trip. Oh, okay. Oh. So yeah, oh God. I guess it's more like she talked to her partner and was like, yeah, I'm going to knit him a green hat. And when he wears the green hat, it means he's got to be away. So then you can come and smash. In today's Cú-Sensei's lecture, today we've got more like a bonus, like we've got all kinds of like additional lecturers on the side, which is great. Goodness sake, I know, that's crazy. If that's the true legend, damn, that's brazen. It also begs the question, like, was her boyfriend in like an area where the guy was going on his business trips? I imagine like she was sending him off to a different town. The boyfriend was in the different town. And so like sometimes, and that's the thing. I don't get why the green hat would signify it because he's leaving. Surely the better signifier would be the fact that he was gone. Unless it was like where he was going to, in which case maybe the green hat was like, he'll be away for like a week. So come immediately. It was mandated during the Yuan 1271 to 1368 in Ming Dynasty. So confusing. That's such a complicated way to just say, come smash. Surely it would have been easier for her to just wear something specific. Oh my God. Kushami, thank you for today's stream, Sensei. The photos and thoughts shared by all the Pupals were really wonderful. Seems like everyone had a fulfilling time while Sensei was on break too. Yeah. Homework. In Chinese, the word gang is equivalent to fuck in English. It's often used to express tone or emotion where surprise, anger, or happiness, and it can also be used on its own as a curse word. Gang. Gang. I'm trying to remember the ones I know from. They're all Cantonese swear words, to be fair. I'll also teach Sensei an extra phrase that isn't commonly used, but I want to teach Sensei. What does it mean? Do you want to fuck me? Don't ask me why I'm always teaching this kind of stuff. It's Sensei's fault for assigning homework. I mean, it's literally the homework. So this is the equivalent of voulez-vous coucher avec moi ce soir in French. I imagine this is like the propositioning kind of, do you want to fuck me? Besyo kambo. I'm going to translate this one so we get like proper pronunciation too. I don't know. Is this traditional Chinese or simplified Chinese? Because that will help me with the pronunciation too. Traditional. Okay. Oh no, it's not traditional. Is it simplified? Uh-oh. Google tells me it's traditional, but then it pronounces it wrong. Definitely not Mandarin. Okay. Google Translate tells me it's this. Okay, sorry. Let me turn this down. Nieshuganmo is what they think that is in Cantonese. Let me see what they think it is in Mandarin.
Oh, no, that is Mandarin. What the hell? Okay, it's not doing the... Oh, it's not doing Cantonese for some reason. Oh, no, there we go. Okay. I don't know why it's translating it weird. Here we go.
咩收干冇
Mei Sao Gum Mao. Close. It's Taiwanese. Oh, I wonder if they have that pronunciation. They might not. No, they don't have the Taiwanese specific pronunciation. Damn. Okay, so I'll just use Kushami's guide. So, Be Xiao Kanbo. Be Xiao Kanbo. I'll do my best. Taiwanese Hokkien, maybe. Got you. It's the Mandarinized way of writing the original Taiwanese Hokkien phrase. Oh, okay. Sensei, do you want to come over to my place and watch my cat do a backflip? No, but thank you. That's a nice segue. That's another bit of like Chinese culture that I know. To anyone who doesn't know, that's the equivalent of, do you want to come and Netflix and chill? I don't know how it became a thing, but I believe it was a story of like people saying like, oh, do you want to come watch my cat do a backflip? And just being like, oh, wouldn't it be totally cool? My cat can do a backflip. Do you want to come like watch that? And so it is the equivalent of Netflix and chill. It's like making an excuse to go out to hang out at somebody's house when really what you're saying is, we're going to smash. Come around my place and smash me crazy style. You better bounce on it like a fucking mad lad. So yeah, if anybody ever asks you to come watch their cat do a backflip, just know. Just know. That's what they're actually asking. They're asking you to Netflix and chill. So like the Korean one, do you want to eat ramen? I'd never heard of that one, but other people said that too. So it is just literally, you want to come eat ramen. That's kind of sad. I hope they don't mean instant ramen. See, I could turn that into a fun joke by myself where it's like, you want to grab some instant ramen? And that's your way of saying like, I want a quickie. It's like 2 minutes, heat it up and done. Get it done. Just get it done in 2 minutes. Or do you want the classic, like, no, not instant ramen. You want to like slowly filter that broth, like 2 to 3 hours of like proper slow cooking that baby. Seasoning it properly. It is instant ramen. Oh, they literally ask for instant ramyun. That's crazy. That's insulting. No wonder. No wonder nobody actually wants to hang out and eat ramyun. Nah, you gotta have the long thing, man. What if you actually wanted to see the cat backflip? Sorry. There is no cat backflip. Just like there's never any Netflix. The Netflix gets put on, but it's just in the background. My dumbass would answer that I'm allergic to cats. See, my normal reaction would probably be like, can you just show me a video? Which honestly kind of works as well, because it's like, not today. Maybe just send me a video so I can enjoy it when I want to. This could turn into a misunderstanding if you don't know the context. Oh, for sure. For sure. Said by 1 Minute Man, though. Said by the man who literally can't do a short stream. How dare you? Literally, we planned for a 3-hour stream today, and I'm already realizing how close we are to being out of time, having only gone through 2 answers. Is a euphemism, cat do a backflip? It's not even really much of a euphemism. It's only like a euphemism to the level where Netflix and chill is a euphemism, where it isn't like actually wordplay. It doesn't have like a specific specific context. It's just more a way of saying like, come to my house, we're gonna do stuff. So I guess that's kind of a euphemism. Not sure where the origin is, but I heard, do you want to come up and have a coffee is also the same thing. Now see, that one's a bit different because that's normally like a movie thing where like at the end of a night, it's like they get to like the apartment and both of them like don't want to leave. And then one of them says, do you want to come in for a coffee? And meanwhile, the answer should always be at like 10 p.m., 11 p.m., midnight. It's always like dark. It's the end of the night. And it should be, no, I don't want caffeine. Are you crazy? That's going to ruin my sleep schedule. I'm going to be up till like 4 a.m. and I'm going to have a terrible morning. So yeah, in that case, if it's in a movie in that kind of context, you know, like, oh, they're inviting the other one in for a coffee because what they really mean is they want to fuck. But they can't say that in like a PG rated film.
You could also just use like any kind of drink. And it's normally just like, oh, do you want to come in for a drink? It's basically one of those things where it's like, hey, I don't want the night to end just yet. Come into my apartment kind of thing. Well, like we're going to have like more fun before the night ends. Although that would be the best response if somebody invites you in for coffee and you're like, oh, it's too late for caffeine. I think I'm going to have to pass on the caffeine. Person with game has to immediately respond to that. Oh, that's okay. You can have the coffee in the morning. That's the perfect response for like, yeah, just stay the night. You can have the coffee in the morning. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll have the coffee with breakfast. It's like, then you're just immediately pressing it forward for like, I didn't mean coffee, you stupid fuck. What if they have chamomile or lavender tea instead? Then they're based. But still. Sensei is also old like me, fun times. I don't drink any coffee or well, I barely drink coffee, but caffeine in general, not even after like 4 p.m. 4 p.m. is the latest. The true cat was the back we made broken along the way. The backboard of the bed, yeah. Reminds me of, do you want to see my stamp collection? That's a dangerous one, because for the right person, that's like, oh, they're adorable. I'm going to obliterate this man. Meanwhile, for the wrong person, it's like, oh, this nerd, I suddenly got the ick. Oh my god. For now, we'll just have the coffee milk. That's still coffee. That's still coffee. The Sensei does drink coffee. Occasionally. Occasionally, I'll have a cup and I will regret it because I will get jittery. Caffeine sensitivities fucking suck because coffee is delicious. But even like decaf coffee, it has no caffeine and yet I still like my body reacts to it. It's like when you say I'll give you a lift home, pull up to your place and say I'll take you home in the morning. That one's a little fucked up. I'm not going to lie. That one's a little bit forceful. Because I get the idea, but at the same time, if you say, like, do you want to lift home and you drive me to your house, I'm like, bitch, now I'm at your house, which isn't my house. I wanted to be comfy in my bed. Sounds like serial killer shit. Yeah, it's like, do I have to now get an Uber? Am I now going to have to, like, walk home in the middle of the night? Like... My asexual ass is learning a lot this stream. I like it when people are like oblivious to things. But yeah, no, I get the idea, Tally. If you know somebody well enough, that can be like an okay move. I would say more like, can I give you a lift home? And then, like, that's the problem. As soon as you get into someone's car and you realize they're not driving you the right way, that's a dangerous scenario because it's hard to get out of a moving vehicle when somebody's driving. At the same time, it reminds me of this one good comedy sketch that I watched like recently, where it was a guy who was like, Dad, I'm going out on a date with a girl for the first time. What do I do to make sure she really enjoys it? I don't know what she'd actually like. And the dad is like, okay, I'm going to teach you this special move that every man needs to know. And so he gets into the car with the girl and he's like, okay, babe, first ever date. Guess where we're going? And the dad has clearly told him, like, whatever she says she wants to go to, you pretend that that's what you were actually going to do. And so the girl's like, I don't know, you kidnapping me? And he's like, yeah, that's right. And he just starts driving and she just like starts screaming and he's like, but you need to tell me like where we're actually going to go. And then she's freaking out and she's like, are you going to take me in the woods and murder me? Is that why we're going this direction? And he's like, yeah, that's right. And it just goes on for like 2 more misunderstandings where I think like she opens up the glove box at some point and there happens to be duct tape in there and she's like, am I supposed to bind my wrist? It's a really funny one. Once my friend got a friend coming to them at night for ramen and my friend made ramen to him and then went to sleep. They did not know what they actually had meant. See, that's really funny to me. I'd just appreciate the ramen. I'd also be like, it's kind of late for such a heavy meal. And also, if you go to somebody's house for ramen and then they go to sleep, like, are you expected to sleep on the couch? Like, what in the... If someone asked you, do you want to come over to my house to see my newborn puppies? Would you go with a stranger? I'm not a kid being invited into a white van, Kushami. Of course I would. Of course I would get into the van. I'm seeing those damn puppies. The difference is I'm a grown-ass man. I'm making that choice of my own preference. And if I get kidnapped, I'm going to make it hard on them. I'm going to bite them. I'm going to kick them. I'm going to scratch them with my fingernails. And who knows, maybe it'll be a fun time for everyone. What if your place is not even close to the other person's place and it's just like an over an hour-long drive back? That's awful, yeah. To be fair, though, if you start getting... Well, I guess if you don't know the area, it might be confusing, but you should be able to notice pretty quickly, like, along the way, like, wait, this isn't the way to my house, and call them out on it. And then at least, like, crisis can be averted slightly early. But if you're in a moving vehicle, that's the thing. Your choices are jump out in the middle of the road. They could have also locked the door. Like, it's a problem. It's a problem. Reminds me of the girl who made her own. There was only one bed situation, just so she could share a bed with her crush. Again, kind of fucked up. If you have to go to that lengths rather than just confess to somebody and ask them out on a date, kind of fucked up. I mean, maybe they just really like the, like, setup, but at the same time, you know, just tell the person, like, hey, I want to have sex. Like, just, I'm interested in you. Like, that would be slightly better than, like, tricking someone into a situation where there's only one bed. I'm not going to lie. If I'm ever actually in an only one bed situation, I am not sleeping in that bed anyway. Unless the actual option is, like, I want to have sex with this person. Like, an actual gentleman at that point is going to be like, okay, you take the bed. I will, like, make myself as comfy as I can. Like, take off my shirt and make a pillow and use my arm as a pillow laying on the ground over here kind of thing. Like, it's gonna backfire. Unless, like, they're already interested in you, in which case you could have done it so much more easily without being, like, so forceful. Sensei has been offering us to show us his puppy for weeks. Do you have designs on us? Yes. Delicious Pupal yaki. Get in the van, Pupal. Get in the van. Don't worry about the fact that there's frying oil in there. It's okay. It's okay. Tali, thank you for the lovely message. Oh, yeah, the zine was lovely. So thank you so much. Nikonax for the homework. Otsu on the stream, Sensei. So thank you for showcasing Pupal's special present for you. Seeing the many Pupals all around the world makes my heart so full. Yeah, that was such a nice, like, zine to do as well. With different people, like, traveling to different areas. And I love how we turned it into a, like, can I guess the areas game as well. That was fun. We might do that in the future as well, of just, like, doesn't have to be with Fuchan merch, but just, like, take a picture of, like, a local thing that should be, like, a well-known landmark kind of thing. Why have I been through there's only one bed is just a romantic sleepover trope? What? Wait, I'm confused by that one. Excelithor, what do you mean? I'm a believer in blunt flirting. Tell me you want me. Tell me all the things. And if I want, you'll have me. Otherwise, I don't know what you mean. I can be a fan of, like, subtle flirting as well. But I don't know. The inviting someone to something and then it turning out there's only one bed. It's a little bit... It's a little bit non-con. It's a little bit like, that's the thing. It's fine if it happens to be an accident that happens and you figure out what to do about it. And it's fine if it's in a fictional context, then it's fine. Meanwhile, if you go out of your way to basically trap someone in a situation of you're sleeping on the floor or you're sleeping with me, that's... At best, it's dubcon. Yeah, it's definitely like it's uncomfortable as fuck. But yeah, I guess it's hard to actually like force it into that kind of situation. There are normally ways to get out of that kind of situation, but at the same time, especially if you feel coerced into something, never a good way to start a relationship, never a good way to have a sexual encounter. Like, start your relationships on a healthy fucking note, otherwise things will go wrong in the long run. My ass would sleep on the floor, and what if they take no as an answer? What if they're like, oh good, but the floor is lava. I need to save you from the lava, so I'll get underneath you. It's pretty cute, honestly, but I actually struggle to understand subtle flirting. There was like a Reddit story on Smosh this week, because it was during the Pride Reddit stories, and they were talking about like an auntie had gone to pick up her niece from school, and the niece had fallen over and scraped her knee, so she took her in to see the nurse, and the nurse, like, did all the medical stuff for the niece. Niece and nurse is such a confusing combination. The nurse did all the medical stuff for the niece, and then, like, the auntie, like, revealed that she was a doctor and was, like, impressed with the nurse's skill. And the nurse, like, started flirting with her and was basically saying, like, oh, you didn't tell me you were a doctor. Wow, you're much more attractive than the rest of the people in your profession. And, oh, now that I know that you were watching me, like, from a medical standpoint, that seems unfair. I guess you have something to pay, you have to find some way to pay me back. And, like, the oblivious auntie was just like, oh, I'm sorry. And, like, just apologized and left with her niece. So she actually posted this on Am I the Arsehole, where she was asking Reddit, like, was it really that bad? Should I have told her I was a doctor first? Like, was it rude to be looking at a nurse and judging her work as a doctor? Did she feel belittled? And everybody was just like, oh, honey. She wanted to smash. Like, it was her way of saying, like, this is your opportunity to ask me out on a date. Thankfully, the doctor was also down to clown, and yeah, went back and, like, properly, like, said to her, like, oh, I'll make it up to you, let me take you on a date. But yeah, the nurse was, like, setting her up the easiest way she fucking could. Because that should be obvious. If you hit them with the whole, like, oh, you've done something to offend me, how are you going to make it up to me? That is the most like, that is one of the things where it's like, you have to be pretty oblivious to hear that line and not think, like, oh, how am I going to make it up to you? Can I maybe, like, take you out for dinner, take you out for a drink, that kind of thing? If you don't recognize that one, that is one of those, oh, you are super oblivious. Like, yeah, that's like a classic one. That's me. My friends have told me a few times, like, oh, hon, that guy was flirting with you. Yeah, that happens to some people. Some people live in, like, a fucking rom-com world. This situation, we're joking. Well, you'll sleep on the door. You'll sleep on the floor next door, like pathetic dog. That's a whole kinky level, actually. It's like, oh, yeah, no, you could sleep on the door unless you beg for it like a good boy. Anyway, okay. For the homework this week from the Kodaks, I feel like a lot of people are going to be inputting some Tagalog swear words, so I'll be doing some Bisaya swear words instead. My favorite group of swear words is, let me see what it means first. It roughly translates to you pest, devil, animal. Oh. Pisteng yawa animalaka. Pisteng yawa animalaka. Which is usually used by MGA Bisaya as an expression of pure anger. So wait, pest, devil, animal. It literally is just pest, devil, animal. That's great, actually. That sounds like something a cute little old lady would say if it was just like the pure English translation. Pest, devil, animal. That's cute. Pisteng yawa in the Malaka. Pisteng yawa. Oh, you've heard that one before? Yeah, no, that's very cute. Another insult, not necessarily a swear word, that I find hilarious. It basically is just your mama jokes, but in Bisaya and even more nonsensical. Because people would just use any adjective or noun beside it. For example, imong mama jokes. Literally translates to your mama's blue. Oh shit, yeah, no, this is a thing in Bisawa as well. So it isn't just, that's wild. Cute. Imong mama blue. So the blue is, the mama and the blue are English as well. I always like when languages like use loan words and like combinations as well. Because then you get to like kind of understand them on the side as well. I feel like the angrier like people from India get, the more English seeps into the language. And so it turns a lot of fun when you hear like the English mixed in and you're like, I don't know what they just said, but I understood like 2 out of the 15 words and they were not nice. Among mama blue, which literally translates to your mama's blue. Does it make sense? No. But that's the beauty of it. So we have that in Bisawa and in Malay. And we have the, yeah, blue and green. Finally, this creative swear phrase I hear a lot is this one, which translates to, I want to crush your head lice. Oh, that's a fucked up one. I like that because it's like, it's not actually I want to hurt you. It's head lice. But what you're actually saying is you have head lice, you disgusting bastard. Kalami nimo irkon murag kuto, which means I want to crush your head lice. Oh, crush you. Oh, wait, crush you like head lice. Oh, no, okay. It's aggressive. It's aggressive. Crush you like head lice. Sorry, I read that wrong. So yeah, it is still crushing someone. I liked the idea of like, I want to crush your head lice, because it would be like, you have head lice, you're disgusting, without actually giving a physical threat. Some other terms used in Bisaya could also be bogo. Buy one, get one. I know that one. Roughly translates to stupid or idiot. Example, bogo a man bayaka. You really are stupid. Oh, I thought that was literally the English man again. I thought that was specific stupid man. Boang, boang, literally means crazy, like crazy person. Loslos, roughly translates as useless. Loslos nimo, you're full of it. Oh, these are good ones. Loslos, if I heard that, I would already think that was insulting. I don't know why, just the tone of it. Giate, used similarly to damn it. Literal translation comes from ate, which means liver. Oh, why is liver damn it? Pisti means pest. Culera / colada, basically used to call someone a jerk / asshole. Mga kolarang dako, you big assholes. Kigwa literally means pinworm / threadworm. That's a great one. Basically used in the same way as boang. Gaba means divine punishment. Depending on the context, it can be used like gaba anraka, karma will get you, or priya gaba, God forbid / disgusting. Oh, nice. Ahak can be used in different ways. It can be light, playful way to call someone derogatory as someone. It's basically how we use damn, crap, or bastard. Ahak. Litsa, another damn it expression. Litsa kamotanan, damn you all. Jesus, yeah, no, you had a lot of ones shared there. Thank you. Anything to do with lice or worms is evil. Calling someone a worm, especially a pinworm specifically, because that's a type of parasite as well. That isn't just like a worm that lives in the earth. That's one that's in the body. Ugh. Calera, that definitely comes from Spanish too, because it means like dumbass. Nice. The ones that cross over are always so good. Isarui's Otsuku. It was fun seeing where everyone went and the return of Mr. Ku Worldwide with the back-to-back GeoGuessr and Food Guesser. Yeah, it was fun. It's a pity I wasn't able to be there live, but I had a blast learning with you in the Pupals. I love learning about cultural similarities and differences of food and etymology. Yeah, I really like Food Guesser, especially since after 2 wrong guesses, it gives you like the name of the dish. So then if you know a bit of the language or some of like a similar cultural thing, you might be able to pick it up. Speaking of, here's my homework with a collection of some Bisaya swear words again. Okay, and their topsy-turvy lore. Giete translates to damn, curses, pronounced as gietai. Oh, gietai. So I've been pronouncing that wrong anyway. Thank you. Culera sounds like it could be a gender-bent name for sensei. I think if anything, it sounds like my name combined with cholera. So it sounds like Ku is a virus. Culera. Culera. Anyway. Why did liver become a swear word? Well, historically, internal / liver disease was fatal and could be believed that person was cursed. Ooh, we're getting the reasons they became these too. Alternatively, saying liver in English is a soft censoring of the word, lessening the gravity of the swear word. Oh, so you can actually just say liver and people that speak Bisaya will actually be like, oh, okay, you're kind of calling them an asshole, but gently. Culera for sensei would be wild. The Culera virus. Bogo translates to dumbass, pronounced as bogu. Bogu, bogu, bogu. It's funny because I see this word used regularly in malls, abbreviating buy one, get one. That's where I thought of it from. It's always either bogo or bogoff. Buy one, get one free. So the bogo sale, dumbass for sale, is my own version of Sasa Lele. That's sick. Another funny coincidence is that there's a city in Kebu where the language is spoken named Boga. Bogu. Bogu, but not because it's people, but after the lone Bogu tree by the shore, which they used as a bartering post, so it all comes full circle in the end. Imagine being in the city named Dumbass. That would be rough. Where do you come from? Oof. Bilat translates to vulgar word for female genitalia. Damn it. Every culture has one. This is an awkward one since Bilat is used often in corporate / government Canadian speech. What? I hope that's explained. In English, it's short for bilateral. Oh, okay. Which is a one-on-one meeting between 2 people / parties. Yeah, I've never heard of a bilat before. Seeing it text form is a bit of an eye-opener. What do you mean I have a that meeting at 3. Everyone, 3 p.m. Bilat. Anyone who speaks Bisaya. What about it? Well, what are we going to do there? Luckily, when spoken out loud, the pronunciation is the big distinction, with Bilat being the corpo speak. Oh, I thought it'd be Bilat, because like bilateral. Bilot. And Bilat would be the no-no one. Okay, Bilat. What? How is that word used in Messiah then? Does it mean like the same as like pussy in English, where it means like somebody weak or cowardly, or is it like just a general swear word, like of an exhalation of annoyance? I'm never going to see Bilat the same way again. Wait. Yeah, wait. Oh, you know like the English version of Bilat? That's crazy. That's crazy. It's fun when languages cross over like that in an interesting way, where you end up giggling even though it is completely a normal thing to hear in the other language. As a healthcare worker, I use bilat as in bilateral every single day. I've never heard that. That's never come up in any of the careers I've been a part of. So that is hilarious. Oh my God. I've never seen it shortened. Me neither, but it doesn't surprise me at all. Corpo speak, like when you're doing like management and stuff. Yeah, they do shorten everything. Holy shit. Tuzia, for this homework, I brainstormed with my friend Ari. Not our pupil Ari, but another Ari. This one for Ari was the most classic Polish curse word. Kurwa! Yeah, no, everyone. See, this isn't like a gamer word technically. It's not a gamer word as in like really, really bad that you don't want to hear. But if you ever played like Counter-Strike, shit, what was the game? I never actually played Counter-Strike, but Gary's Mod. Yeah, any like game lobbies back in the like early 2000s were just absolutely full of Polish people swearing like mad, to the point where it didn't matter where you came from in the world. Like you heard Polish swear words. So yeah, Kurwa was like something that every teenager who gamed would hear if they played it in like online lobbies, which you could treat as the hard version of fuck. We also have sayings with curse words and decided to share one with the senseis and pupils. It's Ichuju bomki strezli. And wait, I'm going to learn how to actually pronounce that, because that's clearly not anything like that. A way to say that someone fucked up something. Okay, let me see how to pronounce this one. Let's see if it picks up the Polish. Yeah, awesome. And that went straight to... So the direct translation according to Google is, and that went straight to hell, which actually sounds like a very formal way of saying it.
I chuj w bombki strzelił. I chuj w bombki strzelił.
Strzelił. I chuj w bombki strzelił.
I chuj w bombki strzelił.
I chuj w bombki strzelił. That sounds beautiful. I'm not even gonna lie. If that's a swear word, it does not sound like a swear word at all when you hear it. If somebody looks to me and is like, I chuj w bombki strzelił, I'm like, so desne. Agreed, brother. It doesn't sound like something that should have like a swear word in it. It sounds kind of poetic just hearing it.
I chuj w bombki strzelił.
I chuj w bombki strzelił. What a polite way to say things meant sideways. No, I'm imagining like in Polish language, because they said it's a combination with swear words. So I'd imagine, yeah, it's actually got a swear word. Like it's got the F word in it. Google's just being polite when they translate it. Try saying it to Zanny. I'm going to try to remember that. I'm going to try to remember that one. And like the next time I'm playing a game with Zanny and something goes wrong, I'm just going to look at him and be like, I chuj w bombki strzelił. Shit. See, I'm already forgetting it, so it's not going to work out. For a note, the literal translation is, someone shoot the Christmas tree decorations. Okay, it's even weirder than I freaking thought. So Google translated it in like the most undirect, like simplified way of just being like, yeah, no, it literally means things have gone wrong. I was imagining it had a swear word in it. Meanwhile, someone shoot the Christmas tree decorations is like such a specific thing that clearly came from something in the past. Sensei's Polish pronunciation is so cute. There's some pretty good clips recently of Zanny, because Zanny's been playing GeoGuessr as speaking Polish, which are beautiful. But yeah, Polish just sounds like a lovely language. I cannot... The consonants in that language confuse the fuck out of my tongue, man. Maybe you need like the intonation and the expression, maybe. Also, why is my whip out? How long has my whip been out? Let's just put that one away real quick. I don't know how long that whip's been there. That's why I don't trust Google Translate anymore. I mean, if you just need to know like the meaning of things, that's a good one. It literally said like things have gone wrong, and that's when you would use that message. But yeah, I wonder how shooting the Christmas tree decorations meant shit was going tits up, essentially. Although, to be fair, where does shit's gone tits up went? Like, tits up is fine. That just means you're on your back. I guess that's it. You get knocked down. So it's like tits up, things have gone wrong. Another like British version of that is like, oh, it's all gone pear-shaped, which is just to say like it's not a straight circle, it's not a straight line. Like, oh, everything's gone pear-shaped is a way of saying like everything's gone wrong. So it's a whip. It's been like there since the start. Jesus. Yeah, no, I didn't mean it for it to be there. I don't even know where belly up came from. I imagine you're like, yeah, getting knocked on your ass kind of thing. You get knocked on your ass, so you're technically belly up, I guess. Okay, next one. My favorite curse word is ja pierdol, which is probably more like ya pierdole. Which is yet another way to say fucking. Lastly, my favorite saying. Okay, we'll get to the saying in a second. Let's see how to say fucking. It doesn't even translate it. The English translation is just the letter O.
Ja pierdolę.
Ja pierdola. Ja pierdola.
Ja pierdolę.
Ja pierdola. That one doesn't sound too bad, actually. Dead fish floating in the water. It could also be that. I just imagine like it's taken from getting knocked on your butt, but it could be like it's swimming related. Oh god. Okay, finally. My favorite lastly, my favorite saying is Niestras bosia zirash, which means better don't threaten me or you will shit yourself. Thank you for the stream and being with us. Thank you, Tuzia. Okay, let's see how to actually pronounce this.
Nie strasz. Nie strasz, bo się zesrasz.
Nie strasz. Nie strasz, bo się... Let me hear that last bit.
Nie strasz. Nie strasz, bo się zesrasz.
Się zezrasz. Się zezrasz. Nie strasz, bo się zezrasz. To be fair, yeah, no, they translate that properly on Google Translate. It literally says, don't threaten me or you'll shit your pants, rather than shit yourself. Awesome. Consider your pants peed. I like the fact that it repeats the first bit as well. So is that like, don't threaten, or you'll shit yourself? Because it almost sounds like something a child would say. Nie strasz bo się zesrasz. Shit, I forget the last bit.
Nie strasz. Nie strasz, bo się zesrasz.
What is just nie strasz then? Yeah, don't scare me. I feel like I'll remember that one. I feel like I've heard that in the past.
Nie strasz. Nie strasz.
Nie strasz. I just want to lock in and remember that one so the next time me and Zanny fight, I can be like, nie strasz. Nie strasz.
Nie strasz. Nie strasz.
Me threatening the demon via exorcism? Yeah. Make the demon shit his pants. There you go. I hear it mostly from kids if ever. It's super cute, man. Wouldn't belly up from you from a dead fish floating in the water. I guess, yeah, no, it could be. Somebody else said that, but... yeah, probably. But thank you for those, Tuzia. Those were beautiful. UZ628. Oshi-Sensei, thanks for another stream. I hope you have lots of fun at Verzo. We did. I hope everybody who was there had fun. I had a great time. I think the two swear words that best represent Taiwan are gan and kao. Oh, the cow one I've heard a fuck ton. If I had to translate them, they'd be something like fucking damn. Yeah, if you ever... Similar to kurwa. Similar to the Polish kurwa. If you've ever played like video games with Chinese people, then you have 100% heard people like cow, 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 cow. Or if you specifically watched the Donghua or read the light novel King's Avatar. What was his name? Huang Xiaotian? Was it Huang Xiaotian? One of the gamers, like his whole thing is being a motor mouth and like just trash talking his opponents. I remember one of the sentences he said was like cow 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 ba 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 ba. Like he said like a bunch of things, but there was like cow 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 at the beginning, a bunch of sentences, but then with cow in like every other word as well. Or cow, yeah. That's basically like fuck me, right? My goat, Huang Xiaotian. Yo, it's been so long since I watched that series. I was surprised I remembered my dude's name. He was amazing, though. He's so much fun, and his design is great. Kind of reminds me of Hitsugaya Toshiro. Pika, 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 pika. Yeah, exactly. Huang Xiaotian's so much fun. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, if you play games with Chinese people, you're definitely going to hear cow. That can be combined with other swear words, but it's also becoming something of a filler word nowadays. Here are some practical examples. For example, if you want to say Feli is really hot, you could say, Organ, tahaola, tahaola. Oh, I have to add Feli. Organ. Is that not sh? Oh, no, that's ta. Okay, so it should be organ, ta, Feli, haola. Fair enough. There are also phrases like Taiwanese Hokkien, Tai Lo Kang. Wait, let me read this. Fuck your teacher. Chat, don't fuck your teacher. Chat, it's a bad idea. Even if in university there's a power dynamic, don't do that. Means fuck your teacher. Tai Lo Kan Lin Lao Si. Wait, which one's the teacher? Is teacher Lao Su? Because that sounds like Lao Shi. Or is it Tai Lo? Is Tai Lo big brother? No, that's Dai Lo. That's Dai Lo in Cantonese. I heard things that sound like other things and it confused my brain. It's Lao Shi. Okay, so yeah. Lao Tzu. Do not the teacher. Do not the teacher. Unless it's Kawakami in Persona 5, in which case... Yeah, she freaky. She freaky. That's a good route to go down. That one literally means spicy. That makes sense in this context. Yeah, especially for like hot. What about the teacher in front of us? Don't the teacher. Don't the teacher. Lao Si in Taiwanese. Thank you very much. Yeah. Just means buddy or dude. Okay, so it is kind of similar to Dai Lo. Tai Lo. Kind of Lao Si. It means fuck your teacher. So it's like buddy fuck your teacher. These are great. I like these. Honestly, I have no idea why it's teacher, because maybe teachers used to be highly respected, so insulting one made it extra expensive. Oh, so it's an insult. You're insulting the person in front of you, but you're telling them to fuck their teacher. But Chu Wan-ning, that's fine. Chu Wan-ning is a special case. That man is made to be taken. That's fine. It's usually written as X Ni Lao Shi because hardly anyone uses the proper Hokkien characters. Got you. As for ka, it originally meant to wail/cry in a funeral, but later came to express frustrations or complaining. That's why we often say, Tai Lo, Mai Ko Kao Pe Yao, usually written as that, which means stop complaining already. Got you. Tai Lo is the official Taiwanese romanization system, so these are the pronunciations written in Tai Lo. Got you, yeah. That's why I wasn't like changing it into Dai Lo, because I know it's just like the similar terms, but from, yeah, different areas, different language. Not look at the white husky. I mean, the white husky is the one, it's the white cat. It's the dumb husky and the white cat. I mean, the white cat may have complained, but let's be honest, the white cat always kind of wanted it. What about Sensei? Is Sensei made to be taken? No. Just because Sensei is dressed like this does not give you permission. Only in fiction. Since that means to cry. Okay. How should I put it? Sensei, you really do have a strange connection with both Chinese and Taiwanese Hokkien. Why? As long as you're not directing these at someone, they're generally fine. Oh, Ku. Oh. Since that means to cry in Hokkien, people eventually started replacing it with a Chinese character, Ku. Cry because it's easier to type. That's how expressions like Shi Dai Ku or what the hell are you whining about became popular. So my name can mean to whine? That's a new one. So it can mean ass in several languages. It can mean vagina and dick in the same language somehow. And it can mean to whine. My name is so fucking versatile, it isn't even funny. Now we just need to... It also means owl in a different language. Which begs the question, we need to find a language where it means like to be quiet, to be silent, to have that opposition there as well. Cry sensei? I'm the crying sensei, which actually makes sense. I am a loudmouth and a motor mouth. It's as versatile as sensei. Exactly. It likes it always. That's why we need to find a quiet one too. Now that we know that it means to like cry, whine, be vocal. Yeah. Wait, don't read Tai Lo out loud. It's just indicating that romanization is written in Taiwanese romanization. Okay. Side eyes, Binghe and Moran, toast. Good for them in fiction. Yeah, good for them in fiction. That's the thing. In fiction, I can say Chu Wan-ning fucking needed it. Like, Chu Wan-ning was built to be devoured by that dumb husky. And Chu Wan-ning was practically begging for it at every stage of the relationship. Would be a horrific thing to say about a real person. But having been both inside the dumb husky and the white cat Shizun's mind, yeah, no. That man needed a damn good dicking. In Finnish, Ku, which is pronounced almost the same as moon. Oh, that's way more beautiful, actually. It's been so long since I looked at the title. I somehow combined white cat and dumb husky, but it's late. Yeah, no, you're good. Don't worry. But yeah, I was like, yeah, the white husky. Wait a minute. Husky is Moran because he's the dog-coded one. Maybe if we call Sensei Shizun, he will be bewitched by us pupils. I do like the term Shizun, but no, I don't think that'll work on me. But thank you for donating the allowance. I mean, with the way Chinese pronunciation works, it could be 1,000 things. True. But yeah, it's one of the things I like about Shizun. I think I've read too many freaky, I've read too many fan fictions. And I've seen too many of the series where, like, it is a Shizun fucker student. So, like, I mean, if you've watched Scumvillain Self-Saving System and heard the way that fucking Binghe calls, like, Shizun. Oh, God, it's good shit. It's good shit. It's one of those words where it's not sexual. It's a completely normal word. But I can't hear it and not read it as, like, Shizun, with like a teasing tone to it. Chu Wan-ning was built for Shizun exploitation. Yeah, you're right, and say it damn straight. If someone doesn't know Sensei, I can just say this Sensei is always cool. Cried Sensei. No, I would never. Dame did to Shizun what Twilight did to vampires. Yeah. Only as a foreigner, thankfully though. Anyway. Shitai Kuo. What the hell are you whining about? That's a cute one. Awesome. As long as you're not directing these at someone, they're generally fine, especially those two, which are common in casual speak. Still, probably best not to use them too often. That's the fun thing. I think more than anything, it's fun to learn swear words from another language, just so you know when they're being directed at you. We don't learn these things so we could just throw out swear words without knowing a language. That would be incredibly offensive. But if you learn the swear words, then at least you know if somebody's like looking in your general direction and saying these things, you know, like, oh, that guy's an asshole. Wow, he's really insulting me. And he's doing it in another language as if I can't understand it. Oh, God. The Warrior Sensei is completely normal in Chinese for different characters to have the same pronunciation. Your name could also be written as that, which means cool. See, that's the correct one. That's the one you should use if you're trying to get it pronounced by people. Ku can also be trousers, bitter, and cry in Mandarin. Oh God, not the bitter. The way you pronounce your name means neck, cool in French. If we add an L at the end, the pronunciation changes and now it means ass. That's okay, because in English that would just be cool anyway. The way I say Sensei's name is Ku. In Bahasa, it means mine or my. Aw, that's cute. Bit of flavors and so on. Yeah, we're going to avoid that one. We've made enough of those jokes thanks to Pokemon. Pokopia. I almost said Pokopio, and I was like, that's not right. Thank you so much for spending time with us today, Yapping. How dare you sigh in disgust? I don't know what I sighed about, but oh, I would die on my Crocs boat, and I don't care because I'm whimsical and cute. About that. Chat, I have something to admit. I did something that I'm probably going to have to apologize for. So I've recently gone back to swimming. It's been a while, but I'm now back into swimming. I joined a gym that has a nice swimming pool. And they advise you to wear like waterproof shoes to go through like the showers and stuff. Yeah, I got pure black Crocs. I've got like a very simple pair of pure black Crocs with none of the silly little things sticking in them. Literally bought them yesterday. I haven't worn them yet. I haven't worn them yet. But I do now have a pair of Crocs. I will see if I actually wear them or if I just decide to just embrace the foot fungus. The crocification. Thing is, I'm never going to wear them unless it's specifically because I'm going to the pool and because that bitch is slippy without shoes on. They do not take care of that poolside very well. But yeah, I now have Crocs. I'll let you know how they feel in like a couple of days. I might go after stream today, like right for the final hour. We'll see. Man went sports mode. I don't even know what sports mode is. That's the fun thing. I've heard people putting their Crocs into sports mode. I don't know what that means. Does that just mean without the things inserted into the holes? Because if so, I'm never going to not be sports mode. You went bare feet before in public showers? Yeah. Just the last 2 or 3 times. And then I realized that, yeah, I probably don't want to get like a fungal infection. So I'll get some sort of waterproof shoes. So I have just pure black Crocs that I grabbed yesterday. We'll see how they are. Crocs are comfy though. Wear mine with socks. Oh, I feel like that just made so many people angry. Because sandals with socks is like blasphemy to some people. So I wonder, is Crocs with socks as bad as like sandals with socks? Because it should be, in my opinion. Sensei's like sports maxing right now. Hell yeah. I bought a floaty too, so I can train just my legs. The ankle thing at the top equals sports mode. Oh. I think they're sports mode then. I think that's just the way they were. I haven't even tried them on yet, so we'll see what happens. I want sweaty feet. I don't think my feet ever really... Well, no, they do. I'm in a really hot day. If you walk around a bunch, then yeah, I guess. When you put the little band thingy behind your heel so they don't slip off. Oh, so it's the opposite. Yeah, mine are not in sports mode right now then. When I bought them, the band is like at the front, like on top of the arch of the foot. Yeah. Horrific for fashion. Probably comfortable, not gonna lie. I quite like sandals. I've never worn sandals with socks, but I quite like sandals. If they're like the Greek style sandals that have like the multiple straps that like support your ankle and your arch. I don't like the little like flip-flop kind of things that just go between your toes and are held between your toes. We'll see how Crocs feel. We'll see how Crocs feel. Behind the heel is sports mode indeed. Why is that sports mode? Does that actually like hold it on better or something? If you have good reason for wearing socks with Crocs, it's fine. Wait till someone makes Pupal Croc accessories. Yeah, you make me a little like pop socket kind of thing that I can attach to my Crocs that's a Pupal. No, I won't do that actually. Just in case. The chances of meeting a Pupal in the wild are very low. But even more so if I met a Pupal at the pool, that would be freaky as fuck. If I just see somebody go, oh my god, it's a Pupal, and point down at my Crocs. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. The things that I have that are Metamorphosis Lost and Féileacán and Cú coded, they stay at home. They stay at home. But if it's cold, my family always have this tradition to wear sandals with socks to keep us warm, though. Just wear shoes. Anyway, I will die on this hill, a boat. I don't care. I am whimsical and cute. Good for you. I will try them and tell you what I think. If they don't make me feel less sleepy around the pool, slippy around the poolside, I'm gonna be so pissed. I might even return them to the store. They can have my smelly Crocs after I've used them. Anyway, Nefere. Otsu-sensei, thank you for the stream today. The Pupal projects are always so thoughtful and pretty, and the impromptu GeoGuessr and Food Guesser was so much fun. Yeah, I liked the impromptu, like, flying game the other day as well. Okay. The Quebec swear words vocabulary is so diverse that it's hard to choose one. So here are some well-known ones. Esti, Chris, Tabarnak, Calice, and Viarga. Honestly, they don't really mean anything. They're just deformed words from the Catholic Church. Esti comes from hosti, host. Chris comes from Christ. Tabernac from tabernacle. Calice from chalice. And Virga from virgin. Literally the Virgin Mary. We can use them back to back with the filler word de, of, or use them as nouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. So you could be like... Este de Cristo de Tabernacle de Calice de Virga. It's pronounced more like Calice. Oh, like Khaleesi from Game of Thrones. Sick. Quebec is just a funny place in general. They don't even have real swear words. They just bastardize Latin. It's great. You can use them at almost any time in any circumstance. You can also modify them and make them wild swear words. For example, instead of saying tabernac, you could say tabernoche or taborete, which are less offensive, kind of like saying frick instead of fuck. That's kind of cute. The E is silent. There is no accent on it. Okay. So calice. Okay, calice. As for the history, we use these words as swear words. Sacré, as we call them. Like sacré bleu. Why is blue sacred in French? And why is your mother blue? There are so many questions coming up today. Because in the early 19th century, the influence of the Catholic Church was slowly becoming frustrating for the population. So they started to be used the more the government became secular. Started around the Quiet Revolution and stayed ever since. I personally like our swear words because they're pretty unique, though it's a dead giveaway that you're Quebecese. If you say them out loud in public. If you struggle with the pronunciation, I'll try to help the best I can. Sorry this is very long. Thank you for being here to help with the pronunciation. Your mama is blue again? Yeah, it came back. Why the color blue even? I guess blue is just a sad color in every... No matter where you come from, blue is just the color of sadness. Ah, it is what it is. Be careful though, depending on the sole, they can be slippery. Okay, if they are, I kind of need to get rid of them. I literally bought them. I mean, to avoid fungus as well, but because it was slippery. Bleu is a mincing of Dieu, or God. Oh, shit! I did not realize that. I always thought it was literally sacred blue. That's so funny. I thought it was literally sacré bleu, sacred blue. And I was like, I wonder why it is sacred blue. So it's like Dieu for God. Sacré bleu, sacré Dieu. Interesting. Remember that your mom is blue started here because of the Pepsi blue. Wild. Mama drank too much Kool-Aid and she turned blue. Or she got poisoned. Mercury poisoning can turn you blue. In German, if you're blue, you're drunk. Ah, okay. Yokopalu! I couldn't catch the screen, but thank you for reading my message. No problem. Thank you for being part of the event. Technically, the photo is from Switzerland and it shows the Rhine River, but I myself am from Germany. Oh, damn it. So that was actually in Switzerland, even though we said it was German. The Rhine begins in the Swiss Alps, runs through Switzerland, France, Germany, and ends in the Netherlands at the North Sea. It's also very clean and you can swim in it in summer. Rhine swimming. I fucking love German. Rhine swimming. Rhine swimming. It's a big activity. And some people even use it as public transportation in summer. Just letting yourself flow down the river. Aww, it's a cool way to get around. Especially if you can dry off well enough too. In English, you're just sad. Yeah, blue just means sad in English. It just means you're sad. I like it when two languages are close enough that a different language being spoken just sounds like a funny accent. Rhine swimming, and you're like, heh, Rhine swimming. Love to float down a river. That's something a lot of people do in America. They literally go floating. They'll just go to a river, they'll bring a raft with them, normally a fuck ton of alcohol, and they will just float down a river and drink alcohol all day. It's kind of wild. And I guess that's why they invented like lazy rivers as well, where they'll have like a water park and instead of having like actual pools and big things going on, it's just a long trail of water you float along. Probably pretty relaxing. I've never done it, but a lot of my family in America go floating. It's almost like boating. It's almost like fishing. It's not quite anything. Sweet Stern. Oh wait. Yeah, I did leave a love mark on that one. Okay. I love our community vacation pictures and stories that they did over the break. By the way, I was the one who talked about the Ado concert. About the homework, I only know a few Korean swears. Ooh, Korean has some good ones. They sound aggressive. Gaseki translates to son of a bitch. Let me see how to pronounce this one. That's it. If they end with like a strong I like that, seki, always feels powerful.
개새끼.
Geseki. Geseki.
개새끼.
Seen so many Korean films and heard like cops say that shit and then slap the perps in the back of the head. Son of a bitch. The funny thing about this swear I learned from the swearing from my dad. He would say it when he got mad and I didn't know what it meant until I got older and started watching K-dramas. There we go. Another swear I know is sbal, translated as fuck or shit. That one doesn't sound aggressive. I don't think I've ever heard this one before.
시발.
Shbai. Oh, I have heard that one before actually.
시발.
Shibai. 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 That one doesn't sound super aggressive, actually. That sounds kind of cute. I like that one. Even though that one's stronger, Kuseki sounds much more offensive. I think it's literally puppy, but it's super offensive. Wait, no way! It means puppy? Google Translate saying it so gently. I know, right? It sounds so cute.
시발.
Shibai. Shibai. Meanwhile, you're probably going to be more like, Spy! Then it sounds more like German or Russian. Spy! Spy! 999 Spy! It's a cute one though. I still like that one. Geseki is better. Otsu Pupals and Cú. Going through the Spring Break zine was so fun. As for homework, my favorite Danish swear words belong to a family of contracted words, mostly archaic references, but still quite used to this day with no thought to their origin, which is always hilarious. Here's two of them in their translations. Edamame. That's a type of bean. AKA Edamanamig. Snake, poison, curse me. Oh, so you take out the snake and it just turns into poison, curse me, just short? Cute. Snake, poison, curse me. Edamame. Denon delenium, aka Denondelinmig. The evil ones strike me down with lightning. Holy shit, that's a cool combination. Let's see if Google knows how to translate these. Edamame. I know, right? It's just a bean. I'm telling you. Nope, it does not know that. It refuses to translate that. There's a bunch more like them, generally referring to the devil or various diseases resulting in some sort of hypothetical horrible situation for the speaker. They seem like a sort of negated hypothetical oath, like, then on the line there if I fail. But now they've lost their self-harmful reference. These days they're simply used as a pre-modifying intensifier, much like fucking. Interesting. So you'd be like, snake, poison, curse me if I have to deal with this shit. The evil one strike me down with lightning. That's wild. That's such a long one. But yeah, that's a fancy swear word. I'm surprised we didn't have any Japanese ones. I was hoping for people to do like the whole kusa. Wait. Yeah, no, it doesn't. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's Taiwanese, just written in. Oh, written with hiragana. Interesting. Interesting. Anyway, okay, we'll read a few more, although we're kind of out of time. That's on me. I didn't read these fast enough. Okay, Lithuanian ones. Lily no lily. Most popular are Rupus miltai, coarse flour, Rupus, toad, Kopsto galva, cabbage head. Cabbage head? Wait, Marfu, I'm so sorry. I need to know how to pronounce this one. That one's adorable. How are you going to call someone a cabbage head? Lithuanian. Oh yeah, it actually did it.
Kopusto galva.
Kopusto galva. The galva actually makes it sound angry. Kopusto galva. Poor Velnu. Very popular one. To the devil. Ooh, to the devil. That's a fancy one. Also variations. Velnio espera. Devil spawn. Velniai girbtu. May the devil grab you. Similar ones include also, may you sink into the ground. Oh, that's a sick curse. Katu prasmectum. Katu prasmectum. Sounds so badass. I like this one.
Povelniu.
Povelniu. Povelniu. Povelniu. Hi, Ku-chan. It's my first time here. What's up, Pink Milkshake? Sorry, we're pronouncing swear words right now. My homework got censored? No. My swear words are too much. Damn. I'm surprised they knew them in other languages. But thank you so much, Lily no Lily. That was really cute. Tsukumi. Homework. German likes to combine words or it doesn't make any sense if you translate it to English. For example, Hast du noch alle Tassen im Schrank? Translation, German to English. Do you still have all your cups in the cabinet? Have you lost your marbles? Wonder how close I was to pronouncing that one. Hast du noch alle Tassen im Schrank? Let's see.
Hast du noch alle Tassen im Schrank?
Alle. Damn it, okay, I got that wrong.
Hast du noch alle Tassen im Schrank?
Hast du noch alle Tassen im Schrank? Do you have all your cups in your cabinet? Actually really close. Thank you, guys. Meanwhile, other languages go real bad. I had to censor a lot too, just so Mr. Evil YouTube wouldn't get me. Damn. That's a cute one, though. I quite like that one. Do you have all your cups in your cabinet? Do you have your marbles? Have you lost your mind? Pretty good. Pretty good. Aurelia of Gold. Finnish homework. Finnish curse words. One of my personal favorites is perkele. Wait, why have I heard of that? I don't know Finnish. I have heard people say that before. No.
Perkele.
Perkele. Perkele. Perkele. Why? I've definitely heard that before. Pretty famous? Yeah, I don't know who in my life swore in Finnish. But I've definitely heard that before. It gains power if you roll the R's. I can't roll R's. I'm sorry. I have the stupid tongue. No, I can't. This is said to be the name of the Baltic god of thunder, but with the coming of Christianity, it's also a word used for the devil. Ah, fucking Christians. There are also some who believe this to be the original name of Ukko. Oh, is it another one that gamers use? That might be it. Perkele. Maybe I heard that back in like my Gmod days. I used to play a lot of Fear 2 multiplayer online. There are also some who believe this to be the original name of Ukko. Ukko is the god of weather, crops, and thunder, and is considered to be the greatest or among one of the greatest of all the gods. It's interesting how the thunder gods normally end up being like the kings and like the top dogs of the gods too. Vittu, usually translated to fuck in English. It's pretty much a filler word, but also a word for the traditionally feminine reproductive organs. Damn. Apparently this used to be quite the powerful word and was used to describe the organs of the women who had given birth or had reached menopause. Oh, interesting. So it's specifically female genitals that have already produced a child or reached menopause, so like later level. Comes from a Swedish word for a swampy area, or fitta. It's also a very common phrase to say mua vitata, or I'm pissed, angered, annoyed, but has broad meaning like the Finnish word sisu. Sisu's a movie about a very angry Finnish man. Okay, let me translate this one to see how it's actually pronounced.
Vittu.
Vittu. It sounds so cute. It sounds so adorable. You'd never know that was a swear word. Literally the bringers of life. Yeah, exactly. Sisu is a good movie. It was pretty wild, but yeah. Swampy area is foul etymology. It really is, man. Especially since it is something that should be fucking revered. Satana just means Satan. Helvetta. Oh, I've heard Helvetta. I've heard that from fucking PewDiePie. I don't even watch PewDiePie, but I've seen the Helvetta compilations. Jumaluata, which comes from the words Jumala and Awata, which means God help me. Jumaluata. Helvetta. Pastka, which usually translates to shit and is a word for excrement. Nice. This could also be used in the same manner as the English equivalent, aka if a thing is bad, it's paska. Wait, oh, Helvetta is the Swedish version. Oh, okay, so this is a different version in Finnish. My bad, I thought it was just pronunciation. So it's like the same word, but in two different languages. Got you. Helvetti.
Helvetti.
Helvetti. I'm not gonna lie. Helvetta sounds more aggressive. Helvetti sounds more adorable. I don't know, man. This is why Finnish was turned into Elvish for Lord of the Rings. It's so adorable. It doesn't sound angry. Perse means ass. When you broke, you can be a perseauki, or ass open. Oh, because the prison wallet's empty. That makes sense. That Pasca was perfect. Oh, thank you, Aurelia. When something sucks, it's persesta, or from ass. Nice. There's also a saying that goes, Sata queen esteren persesta, which means it's raining like from Esther's ass, which just means it's raining a lot. Why? What did Esther do to have such a legendary spewing ass? Kripa, a crude word for traditionally masculine reproductive organs, can also be used as a derogative term to mean a man who behaves in a horrible way. See, that one makes a lot of sense. There's also a saying, Kripa o tasasa, or dick on one's forehead. Literally dickhead. Let's go. You usually use it for someone else when they seem to have been especially irritated or even arrogant. Dickhead. Cool. That one's like multinational. We all agree. If you're acting like a piece of shit, you're a dickhead. I kind of want to learn how to pronounce this one, actually. Kripa. Kripa. I bet it's going to sound adorable too, isn't it?
Kyrpä.
Oh, kurpa.
Kyrpä.
That almost sounds like kurva, actually. There's a lot of crossover between these languages. Unicorn? Yeah, unicorn. Oh, it more kripa tatasa means more like the person looks annoyed. Oh, okay, got you. Yeah, seem to have been especially irritated or even arrogant. Oh, so it's less like a show-off annoying piece of shit and just more they seemed annoyed. Got you. Okay. Okay. I know this one. Putangina mo. Fuck you. Did you know it can be said in short swear words? You can say it in the short ones. An example is putka tangina mo. Or if you want to say it in gay lingo, you can say shutka. Also, to make the swear crisp, even the first syllable of the word. Oh, just poo? I think everybody knows. Yeah, that one, Tagalog one. It also works for just like puta in Spanish as well. There's also other swears we have like cago or bobo, idiot. But the effect of putangina mo really has that double damage when it's said for some reason. Yeah, it sounds aggressive. It sounds insulting. It's perfect. Thank you for that one. Right? I could see how much you guys had to like censor these on YouTube to actually get them readable. Elderflower. Okay, we'll read like 2 or 3 more. I want to see if anyone did Japanese. Sensei, my picture was in England. It's an old fort, which is uncommon. Yeah, we managed to find that out while it was live, thankfully. Sneaking in very last minute, but a funny Welsh one I know. Pronounced Veliki Adaigok. Veliki Adaigok. Literally a dog with 2 willies. Being so excited you don't know what to do with yourself. What the hell? That one's adorable. A dog with 2 willies. Literally, you're just too excited. What are you going to do with those 2 willies? Meanwhile, that's just a shark on a normal day. Velkia Daigok. That's cute. I like that. Realizing how sweary my language and culture are, it's always good. It's always good. Yay, bollocks! Wait, that's just balls. As for the homework, I want to share something I learned in Ireland. Yeah, okay, bollocks. I learned it from a stand-up comedian's mom. Why mom? But yeah, no, bollocks is just a way to say balls. Bollocks. She said it to her husband all the time, and I think that's so funny. Yeah. Also, you can say like the dog's bollocks. If you say the dog's bollocks, it means something's good. It's like, oh, that's the dog's bollocks, that is. Also, wagon. I'm not really sure if it's a swear word, but my Irish teacher told me they sometimes said this to people, especially to men. I don't think I've ever heard wagon in that way. Wagon, 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 wagon. I don't think I remember that one. Does anyone else know that one from an Irish one? A swear word? My Irish teacher told me they said this to people, especially to men. I know there was a racial term. They used to say, like, police car, they used to call it a paddy wagon, which was a racial term derived in America because it was the idea that Irish people were always getting drunk and thrown in the back of cop cars or getting, like, drunk and fighting and stuff. So it was like paddy wagon. There's one more in the comments, Sensei. Oh. One more Korean swear word, really popular recently. Shagal. If you feel like what the fuck and want to swear in a more gentle and elegant way, you could say this instead of shpal. Shagal. Okay. Does that have any like direct translation? Let's see. Nah, it doesn't get translated into anything.
샤갈,
Shagai.
샤갈,
Wait, I've heard that one. That's interesting. I don't know what I watched that had that, but Shagai. 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 Yeah, no, I've definitely heard that used. Just a way to say it. Got you. It's just like a slightly more fancy pronunciation. Got you. Thank you very much for sharing those, Jinho-chan. Those are adorable. Today I'm bringing you some homegrown Taiwanese swear words. Shit. I'm just going to use it translate. Negon. Kisho. Let's throw this into Google Translate. That'll teach me how to pronounce it.
리시레곤 사샤우.
Rishiregon Shasha. This is a recently kind of popular fake Japanese. The Japanese part sounds very close to Taiwanese, and the kanji part is still read with Chinese pronunciation, which also sounds very close to Taiwanese, but the meaning is completely different. The meaning of this phrase is similar to "what are you talking about" in English, but it's very rude, disrespectful, and even an angry way to say it. The shishao part actually means semen. How did that turn into "what are you talking about"? We use it in a lot of different contexts. I mean, it's a very useful thing, I guess. There's all kinds of different ways. A simpler way to say that is "shenxia," which can be used as a substitute for "what the fuck." Okay. Interesting. Wagon is generally used when describing a narky woman. This one is safe for work. It's a very PG bit of slang. I've never heard that. Thank you for letting me know, Outerflower. The Irish have a lot of swears from what I've heard. Oh, yeah. They went all over the world, so a lot of people figured out fun ways to, be racist to this. Shout out to my fellow Finnish pupils who did their homework really well. Realizing how sweary my language is. Yeah, it's good to have a sweary language. It's fun. But thank you for those, everyone. Oh, Indonesian swear word. Carcass. Bunk without the K, and K is pronounced like eh. Bunker. That sounds like when you power up your sword in Bleach. Okay, we're going to stop for now. But thank you guys to everyone who did the homework. There were so many people. Yeah, we missed like 8 or 9. I'm sorry we didn't get through all of them, but we got through a lot of them. So thank you to everybody who did the homework. Now we're going to head over to the other stream. So I'm just going to do a short outro. I'm going to raid you guys into that one. We're going to go shopping. And I need like a moment as well. Because I need to like make sure that I can grab both the Switch store and the Steam store safely. So I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this short stream today. And yeah, we'll have another short one on the other side. So as always, burn bright, my pupils. Thank you to everyone who did the homework. Thank you to everybody who came just to chill and hang out and have a good time. And as always, I will catch you guys next time. Bye-bye. We're getting tossed. Here's one final little swear word lesson for you guys. To be tossed in English slang means to be like jerked off. If you say somebody has tossed themselves or somebody is a tosser, it's the equivalent of wanker, masturbator. So when you say you're getting tossed, no, you're not getting tossed. You're getting raided. You're getting raided into the other waiting room. No tossing of the pupils. Do not the pupils. Sweet dreams, everyone. Bye-bye.